Hmm. I'm concerned because there's a picture and its name is Alchemist Bumbus too.
Alrighty. Depends on how you look at it. Not a whole lot happened last time. A little bit of planning was done for a heist, and then the heist was started and hit a small snag with an invisible cat trying to disarm a magical trap and failing.
With a +10.
Yeah, but she rolled like a 4. She rolled really low.
Twice.
Yes. Did she roll like a 4 and then a 5 or something, or 5 then a 4?
It is not easy to do.
I don't know. You guys do it pretty good when you spend those hero points. You must always roll lower. It's a skill. Alright, so I got a couple handouts to hand out to people. Then we'll do some questions.
Handouts to hand out.
Yep. There's this one to make public to everybody. It's under the party entry under the notes. It's a bunch of Raz's shit that you can add and take off your character sheet, as I mentioned in the chat. For the stuff that Raz has already given you for this heist, should already be on your sheet. Just try to make sure you keep the temporary stuff in the wonders section and the permanent stuff in the consumables section for those who have both. Then I also put your visions in here. So I'll hand these out one by one. Those are also under notes under your personal notes if you need to review them later. I think that's all the new handouts.
What's the general tab for the Raz's Chemical Wonders?
What's the general tab?
Yeah, like where do I go to find it again?
Under notes under party.
Okay.
Alright, if everybody can roll me a 20-sider, we'll get busy with giving you questions that you won't be able to answer.
Oh, there goes my one good roll tonight.
There goes my one good roll for the night.
Looks like an insurance roll, Kruger.
Alrighty. No ties. I like this. So let's start right off with Raz.
I'm ready to fail.
Roll me a 1d23.
Whoops. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did 2. I brain farted. 20.
This guy over here rolling questions with advantage in a system that doesn't have advantage.
I can roll again. I don't know if it like prioritizes higher numbers.
Nope.
My hypercognition lets me do 5 recall knowledges. Can I roll that for my question?
Nope. Alright, Raz, you have 1 minute to tell me the name of the halfling money changer.
Ooh, probably gonna get this one wrong. I can't find the name, so I think I got to pass on it. I haven't the faintest clue.
Alrighty. Babel turned his camera off because he hates us. That'll be a whopping 0 points on that one. Good job.
Yeah.
All right, Glizzik, roll me a 1d23.
I was almost positive I knew where that was on the map, Sargon, and now I don't see the pin for it. 5. Number 5 alive.
My notes on it basically just had going in. I didn't take down the name of the people.
All right, Glizzik. You have 1 minute to tell me, what did the Thieves Guild want Zakara to steal for them?
More specifically, last year or this year? Now.
There's only been one time.
Okay, so the favor they called in that we're currently on the heist for is for the Ankh that we were trying to get that's on the counter in the glass that just went alarm off.
Do you have the full name?
I do not. I don't know if we've called it anything other than Ankh with me. I saw a picture of it, so that's
And time. That will be worth half a point.
Woo, we're on the board.
12 pages of images to go through. It's like, it's not gonna happen.
All right, Zakara, roll me a 1d22. Number 6. Okay, roll me a 1d5. All right, Zakara. You have 1 minute to tell me what archetype Raz has.
Medic.
That is correct.
There were 2 answers to this question.
Some people have more than one. All right. Kruga, roll me a 1d21. All right, Kruga. You have 1 minute to tell me why Zakara fled Hilfor for the first. Why did Zakara flee Hilfor the first time?
Hmm. How much time do I have left?
19, 18, 17.
Because Ferris fell out of a window and she was being blamed. No, she wasn't being blamed for it. She's scared she would be blamed for it. So she left, and as far as I know, she didn't really let anyone know.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. The window.
When Ferris was killed, quote, killed.
Ah. Okay. The correct answer was if that Ferris died, and that is if that's what you meant by falling out the window and that, yeah. That'll be a point. Deduction. Haha. Because we hate orcs. Alright, Galgrim, a 1d20. Alright, we've had this one before. But it was missed. Galgrim,
Mistake.
Time to
You
be missed
have-
the second time.
you have 1 minute to tell me what was Valis' favorite spell.
Gotta remember the name of that spell. I had this last time, and I missed it last time. And I vaguely remember what the answer is. I just don't remember the exact name. I'm gonna see if I wrote it down. I doubt it, but I'm gonna see it. Electric Arc?
Hey! 10 seconds to go. He answers and he gets it right. Impressive. I thought for sure you were going to miss it.
I got razzed about it like forever last time. I remembered it was electric something. I couldn't remember what fucking the second word was.
Well, actually, there was 2 answers on that one. Electric Arc or Shield, because you always
I was
shielded as
gonna say,
well.
Yeah, because
everything.
that's what
he
we were
did,
talking about. Because did
Yeah.
you say hydraulic push last time?
that was his most used ranked spell.
Yeah.
But electric arc is a cantrip,
So,
so is shield.
Zarkin, quick question. As far as these questions are concerned, after it's all said and done, can we discuss the correct answers?
Maybe.
What does that mean? Does it go against the spirit of what like you're talking about, or
No, it does not.
okay?
I mean, even if we get a half point, we should be able to talk about it because we're not going back on the list to do it again, right?
Well, not this
no,
session.
it stays on not this session. It stays on the list for next session.
Okay, so the halfling money changer is Sam Smallshoe.
Whoa!
Mhm.
You can't say that. That was missed.
That was missed.
What? That's why I was asked if we could discuss them afterwards.
Yeah, once you get right.
Oh, why would we need to discuss it then?
I don't know.
That's why he's like, I don't know. Why do you want to talk about it?
So can
I
we
just
talk
thought you
about
wanted-
the half point ones then?
No,
That's what I said.
because they're still on the list.
Yeah, but the part of this is like being able to take notes and know things and like understand that and have it in the thing. Like, wouldn't it make sense to do that instead of just forever getting them incorrect?
But I like when you guys get them incorrect.
You're not being considerate of the DM who doesn't have to replace questions as often when we get them
Yeah.
wrong.
I mean, you'll. I mean, that one you can just look up by pulling up the money changing place on the map.
I know.
Right. You just have to find the pin, like I was talking about.
It's there. I just checked.
Yeah, that's how I got it because it wasn't in my notes.
Not all
Checking
the
my
shops
notes
are that
first.
way, though, either.
That was my mistake. 'Cause I
Correct.
checked my notes first and left
Not
me
all
like
of
20
them.
seconds by the time I went to the map.
Like House of Healing doesn't have the name of the person that was the healer.
That is true.
That's why I went and asked her specifically what the name was, so everyone else would know.
Yeah, but who? But how many of the 5 of you wrote it down?
I'm
I
sure
wrote it
some
down
of us
now.
were sharing that answer.
Maybe.
So-
All right.
Anyways,
So no discussions of questions then?
I don't know. I mean, I could see both sides. I don't know.
I mean, that's how I got that one, was because I got it last time. I got razzed for not knowing it, and then I was able to, like, because of that, I remembered it this time.
See, bullying works, everybody.
People learn in different ways.
Like if someone asked me what Glizzik's favorite cantrip was, it'd be death. Because he casts it all the time.
He tries. All right, so you guys got 3.5 points this evening. Brings you to 15.5.
So I can't tell people the full name of the Ankh.
Maybe if it comes up during gameplay.
It's just
Kruger's
gonna be a
just gonna
lollipop.
shout it out. No, the Ankh, and then the full name of it.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
It's a really long name, like Dot's full name from the Animaniacs.
All right, you guys have 15.5 points to spend this evening, and there is one new thing on there.
Random kingdom leader. What does it mean, limited?
That means it's
Like-
only available when I say it's available.
Like the new tattoos we got.
Slots for kingdoms?
Exactly. The tattoos have certain rules that when they trigger, I'll put it back on the list.
I mean, kingdom leader. We don't even have a kingdom yet. Every time Kruger tries, he gets them killed.
One person doesn't make a kingdom. Mr.
Sure it does.
Society.
You got to start somewhere. It's gonna be real hard if you get all your followers killed.
That just means they weren't strong enough to be in my kingdom.
That's why you don't have a kingdom.
The creme de la creme.
Look at what's for sale and see if you wish to partake of any items.
I mean, can we even partake in the kingdom leader?
Sure.
If we spend the points, are we just like getting some kingdom's random leader like kidnapped?
No, but well, if you scroll down, the description is below.
I mean, that's worth.
I mean, how many like leadership roles are there? Is it
There's like
6 or
8
8?
or 10.
Oh,
There's a
geez.
bunch.
It's 8.
Yeah, it's 8. Sorry, I took a bite of the noodle.
I mean, we should probably do that then because we can only occupy 5 of them. And any
Kicker.
that are unfilled are bad times.
Penalties and shit. The only kicker is it's a random roll. Now, I imagine that's actually 1 out of 7 because the leadership role is probably not up for the random.
Nope, a new king shows up.
Some dude we got to serve now.
Well, I
You
mean,
always
to be... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, you always got to have a fuck, man. I shouldn't have. You always got to have a leader role, which I assume is going to be Kruger. So that one's probably not going to be rolled for, but one of the 7 other ones could be randomized. Like if Zakara is your general, you could get a general.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
to
then
be
Zakara can do
fair,
something
like
else.
our character stats have basically fuck all with roles and such for the kingdom. It's all based on the kingdom's stuff itself.
Yep.
And certain rules in the leadership roles are more important at different times, depends on what you're trying to do for the kingdom that turn. So if you get a general, well, then no one has to fill the general role ever. People can fill other roles, which gives you more options to do things.
Mm-hmm. Although some random events can happen that might involve specific characters' skills, but that's more
Correct.
of just events.
Like
Like an
assassination attempts on
assassination
different
attempt.
leaders.
Yeah. Like if someone tried to assassinate Galgrim, it's probably going to involve his own personal skills in some capacity.
And some animals.
Suddenly a Tarask. Oh, someone tried to assassinate Galgrim again.
Now, if something like that comes up, what I would probably do is, according to the rule, because it's all rules, if they get close enough to attempt, which is part of the rule, then I would put it, then Galgrim and whoever is near Galgrim at the time would have a fight, and we would run it out in in Fantasy Grounds. Because I'm not going to kill a PC on just a roll of a die. Now, if it's an NPC, maybe.
I think even mentions that too. If it involves PCs, and maybe you should consider doing like a zoom in moment because
Yep,
PCs.
are the stars of the show. And I know how pissed I would be if someone rolled a dice and say, "Oh yeah, you died," but I didn't give you a chance to do anything. Yep, you're dead. That's just wrong in so many ways. At least you get a saving throw or something. I'm old school. Save or die. I believe in that. But hey, you had to save.
I remember that when I power word death you.
There's no save on
In
that.
real life.
There's no save on that. Either you have enough hit points or you're dead. But that's also something that's on there right now. It'll probably be on there until you guys buy it for a while, so you don't necessarily have to buy it right now. And I will say, things will be more, as you can tell, some things are more expensive than other things. Like this random leader, the first one's 5. The second one might be 10 or 15. So,
but we don't have to rely on that to fill a position, right? We can
you don't have
recruit.
to. No, you can get people during gameplay too, or downtimes and so forth.
Like we had a couple.
Exactly. If you wouldn't have got that killed, you might have had a general.
If we didn't get Noxia killed, we could have had someone there too.
Possibly.
All week.
Listen to this racism Zargan put out there. You recommend a goblin for a role. He's just like, I guess.
That's just blue goblins. I'm fine with greenies.
That's because you like Spider-Man.
Sorry, PG keeps trying to distract me by calling on the phone during my game. Sorry, guys.
I thought Pete keeps trying to distract me by taking her shirt off. I was like, what?
Why is your camera still on, Naughty?
Sophie's refusing to talk for me.
You need to beat that child.
Literally have your throat all cut up and people aren't willing to hand you a bone.
Pick up that black cat and beat your daughter with it.
Right? Now, what did I miss? Something about blue goblins. That's all I heard.
No. Nothing important.
We're talking about real goblins.
Wow, as opposed to green ones. I got
So, did you guys wish to spend any points tonight, or save, or?
I say we just do the +1 hero points, and we'll evaluate the random kingdom leader at a later point in time.
I agree. Probably gonna need those hero points anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that we're going to be
So we
spending
can
a lot of
worsen our
points on.
odds, so the game's more interesting.
So when you roll low, you want to ask fate, did you really mean this? And so it can say yes.
And usually, lately for you guys, it's been yes. So +1 hero point for everyone? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, not that I can think of.
I don't know. Are we gonna level today, Zargan?
No.
Unless we want to do like the 2 extra life hero points and throw them at Zakara, so maybe she'll be able to unlock that stupid thing. Or else Kruger's gonna have to throw somebody into it and then just run.
That would be interesting.
We can only buy the extra hero point once per session, right?
Correct. But you could buy the +1 hero point each and the 2 extra life in today's session, since we're an even number.
Yep.
Extra life ones don't go away either.
No, they do not. But there's only 2 of them, and so you guys have to decide who they go to.
They are used last, right?
What?
They are used last, right?
Well, use it. Yeah, it doesn't matter what order, but yeah, you decide to use it or not.
Well, I meant basically it's like, okay, you have your regular hero point for the session. You have any extra awarded ones, whether it's through this, and then the extra life one is kind of like permanent until you use it.
Correct. I have items that will go into your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Then when you use it, we will delete the item.
The thing that seemed weird about it, though, is that whenever you try to use your hero points to bring yourself back from death, you have to use all hero points. So you'd use up your +1 regular hero point, your 1 regular hero point, and your extra life hero point just to try and get yourself back up.
I mean, if you haven't used them before that.
Correct.
Another level too, and I can add another item onto this chart. If you guys would get the fuck out of town.
Another level, those next tier of alchemical items might be looking pretty tempting.
As soon as downtime's over, we'll get out of town, Zargan.
I see how you are.
Heard some sort of rumor about a yarn sale next town over as a car.
What do you mean? She already has the tickets.
We might want to check that out. I heard they have a 2-headed troll there too.
Any other purchases or just the hero point each?
I'd be interested in the Kingdom League.
Yeah, 1 hero point each.
Alrighty, we are going to close purchasing. Everyone put 2 hero points on your sheet?
But I currently have 3.
Nope.
You mean 2 more? Okay.
Nope. That is not what I said.
That's weird. Just switch tabs and that happened.
Did something have you grabbed from before or something?
No, I just switched tabs on my sheet and it popped that up. Don't know why. Must have clicked on one of the little dragon symbols by one action or something.
Nanula is striking again.
Right. From the shadows, he strikes. I'm Snowman.
Alright, I popped the map open for everyone, and you are actually on the map now.
Woo!
Everyone is in their current positions, including Galgrim, except Galgrim's a really, really small little spider on top of one of the waiters who's standing there looking around, seeing what's going on.
Where is the exit to this place?
To the east.
Could be many exits. Just make a hole in the wall.
It's like the statue to the right. That's like the foyer.
Those are like doors to the north and south of it on the same wall and perpendicular walls.
I mean, there's a bunch of doors, yeah. To the foyer, yeah. Alright, when we last left, Sakara had turned invisible and ran back under the potion. Checked for traps, saw a magical trap. She whipped out her lockpick of mastery, tried to disarm it. She rolled a 4, because I wrote it down here. Spent her last hero point, I believe, then rolled a 5, which still was not enough. And an alarm started blaring in the museum. Everyone kind of stopped what they were doing. Talking stopped. Everyone kind of turned and looked over at where the sound was coming from, which is the case on the Ankh. People started doing a little bit of interference. Blizzard started yelling. Then Zakara took the rest of her actions and actually disarmed it, so it stopped. And that was where we left off.
Like,
So what we're going to do, we're going to roll some initiatives just so I have an order in which time how people will act.
Stealth initiative.
There's no combat or nothing, but I just want an order for people to do things so we're not all... Well, I want to do this, you mean?
society initiative.
Can I roll stealth initiative?
Yes, you will. Yes, you can roll stealth.
You laugh, Fable, but any skill can be used if it's appropriate.
I would like to roll performance initiative because I was distracting everybody.
Sure. I'll let that.
Can I do society? Because I was playing off of Glizzig.
Sure.
Do I have to go to the main tab and put it in there for miscellaneous or something?
No, probably just roll it and I'll add it.
I have to roll stealth initiative, don't I?
Yes.
No, I don't
Look
want
at
to.
you guys at the big
I
number.
mean, it's fine. This is just the order of operations at this point.
I have slight regrets about these noodles.
I
They're so good, though.
believe the six peppers.
They're so good, though.
Alrighty. And amazingly, Zakara still ends up top. Let me save my notes. And Zakara, you are first. Well, let me just roll a general initiative.
I didn't know we had a general in the building.
Yep.
General initiative.
That should be our kingdom dude that we get.
General initiative.
That or General Mayhem.
All right.
One of the two.
Alrighty, Zakara, you are still first. So, top of the order, what are you doing, Zakara? The alarm has stopped, and you have 9 rounds of your lockpick left.
Quick, use it to reverse engineer the lockpick.
Okay, so I got the trap off. It's just picking a lock now.
Supposedly, yeah.
As far as you know.
All right, well, I will try to pick a lock.
Alright, you don't have nothing that lets you pick a lock in one action, right?
No, I'm gonna pick that up next level.
Okay. So, your first 2 actions, go ahead and roll me a thievery. Keep it in the open, so because we people have hero points.
All right, and plus 10.
We people.
Add it on there, down left-hand corner. Add plus 10.
Oh, I
That
saw
thing
the
was
20.
a 2 and then a 20.
So close.
It's
Are we
getting
happy
better.
happy with a 34?
Yeah.
Are we though? Are we happy with it?
Are
Or
we
are we just
happy,
gonna-
or
we
do I
just
think
gonna-
I'll roll lower if I roll again?
Basically, I'm asking, do you want to spend a hero point or not?
No.
Alright. Okay, you take 2 of your actions. Click, click, click. And one of the tumblers clicks. You got 1 action left.
And if I pick a lock, I can't split it up. 1 this turn, 1 next turn, can I?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Do we know where the guards are on this, or more theater of the mind?
More theater than mine. The only guards you know are ones outside.
Okay,
Wait.
waiters.
They're
Kruga's
around.
got one.
A
All right.
few were heading towards the Ankh when the alarm was going off, but then they kind of stopped when it stopped.
Okay. But people are still heading over here?
No, they're kind of looking around like the people weren't ever heading over there. Some staff members were kind of heading over there when the alarm went off, but then they kind of stopped when the alarm stopped.
It's like hearing the alarm system go off and then it just cuts out and you're just sitting there going, what the hell?
Yep.
All right. I don't know how big the glass casing around it is, but is there enough room for me to get on top of the table?
On either side, yes, but not behind it.
Okay. I would like to sneak up onto it.
Okay. Go ahead and let me unlock you. Go ahead up there. Don't need to roll anything for that. All right. Then Raz, you're up next.
So people are still looking about confused, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to draw one of my little blind peppers just in case.
You trying to be secretive about it? Or are you pulling this little like grenade out of your pocket?
Well, I kind of have to be because otherwise I'm pulling a grenade out of my pocket.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
Let me take a peek here.
Well, actually, no, it's still stealth.
Yeah, I think it's just stealthies.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna put. It's not gonna get much better than that with untrained. Yeah. So I'm more or less just gonna be keeping my hand on something, just keeping it ready.
Okay, it's one action. Pull it out.
It's not like I'm just making sure I'm not pulling it out and just holding it out in the open sort of thing. It's kind of like a hand.
No, you have it like in your palm.
But
You're
yeah,
very small.
my very small palm.
Yep, you are concealing an object at the moment. You got 2 more actions.
And then those 2 actions, I'm going to ready an action. In case shit hits the fan or something goes loud, I'm just going to basically pop and drop right on me.
Okay, what did you pull out?
Blind pepper.
Okay.
Yep. So if something starts going weird, it's just going to be a quick hands on it, just pop the top and just basically drop it.
Gotcha. And then blame the goblin. Gotcha.
I mean, that's the other thing I wanted to ask too is who's actually around, just some general attendees, maybe some waitstaff.
Correct. Party goers.
General attendees.
And Galgrim's on top of Galgrim's riding a staff member. So if where you see Galgrim, there is a staff member there.
Oh,
Do they have food?
They have a tray of stuff, yes.
Excellent.
Okay. That's just good. I just wanted to know if there's like someone I can immediately point a finger at if I had to.
All right.
The goblin, obviously.
Glizzic, you're up.
Okay. At this point, I believe I had passed off the imitation Ankh already.
Correct. That was done before we stopped.
Okay. I'm going to go towards Galgrim's server and get some food from his tray.
Okay.
So that's at least 5 feet of movement there.
Yep.
I'm going to try and just shove as much of it down my throat as I can and make a scene of eating really grossly. You know what I mean? Just shoveling it in like all over me and stuff like that. And I'm bitching about the quality of the food, like I have been for the art and stuff. Yep.
Eating like the Cookie Monster. It's just all the crumbs falling out of it.
Too long.
Exactly.
There's hardly any blood left in the stuff.
G is for goblin, you know. So I'm setting up the idea that I could need the Heimlich shortly and have to cast noxious vapors, you know, to do something in case I have to. So I'll be stumbling around if you guys need me. Other than that, I'm good for now. I'm just setting up for next turn.
Oh, quick question, Zargan. For the other players, because I know you already probably know this, but any player whose perception DC would have had me fail that on would have noticed me, right? Like Zakara or Kruger,
yes.
I know they're pretty high, so they would have noticed I reached for something, but haven't pulled anything out yet.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyone basically who has a plus 8 on their perception would have seen that if they're in position.
Right. I think that's everybody in the group. I don't know if Glizzic has perception of +8. I think
Glizzic would be able to see. Zakara would maybe. Kruger too far away, and I'm not sure if Galgrim would be paying attention to you or not.
I mean, I'm not really moving. I'm kind of looking around what's going on.
Okay,
So.
that's I was leaving that up. That up to you.
Yeah, because I know all classes are at least trained in perception. So
Yeah, because
I
it's
think-
initiative.
yeah.
All right, Glizzy goes over, starts grabbing food and shoveling in, eating like a goblin. Kruga. Last we had, you are accosting a waiter.
This poor son of a bitch.
What did he start doing when the alarm went off?
He kind of like jumped a little bit and then looked over and he's like, and then it stopped and he looks a little bewildered at the moment. He was not moving. He was not one of the ones moving towards it.
Was there anyone near me that seemed like they were moving towards it?
No, they were farther away. The ones that were moving towards it were like over here.
Over here, he says.
You see my 10-foot arrow?
I do not.
I see nothing.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
I guess at this point, I'm gonna raise my voice like even further, just like incense that this guy would turn his attention away from me, and call him like weak and easily distractible. It's no wonder that he's not good at this job or fighting.
Wow. All right, I want you to roll me an intimidation.
Roll
Right.
for triggering depressive episode later.
Do I want to re-roll that? I feel like it'd be funnier if it's higher or lower. So yes, I do.
Spend that hero point. Here comes a 4.
Woo!
Nice.
You're a cock.
Would it have been a success before?
It's not really a success or not. It's just more of a degree.
How much this man proceeds to shit himself?
No, he's not going to shoot himself. He's not afraid.
I don't know.
You will be.
But as you continue to berate him for another 5 or 6 seconds, he looks back at you and you see a tear start coming down of his eye and he starts to cry. You are such a fucking bully.
What?
Hope you're happy.
There's no crying in waitstaff.
All right, Galgrim, you're up.
Wait. That was
What?
only one action.
Oh, fine.
He wants to do it twice more.
Probably.
More intimidation.
How I grab him.
I
And
don't
then
want
whirlwind him.
I don't want to do this as like a full blown like attack, but what would happen if I slapped him? Like, what are we looking at? Like damage wise here? Like, I'm not looking to incapacitate him or anything else like that.
It'd be non-lethal.
So, but there's a chance I'm just gonna, if he's not a fighter, I'm just gonna knock this guy out.
Yes. I mean, I know you're not necessarily your intention, but some people have glass jaws, so you don't know. I mean, you slug somebody, nothing. You barely tap another guy, and he just drops.
Looks like close.
Well, we found out his actual medical condition now. Whatever that thing is, slight tap on the head, just out.
Fainting goat condition.
Exactly.
Do I want to slap him? I kind of want to slap him. Let's see. He's crying because I intimidated him.
'Cause
Kruga
you're a
thinks
bully.
he's weak. Would Kruga slap him for crying? Or would he just say it's not worth his time?
Get a hold of yourself, man.
I mean, Kruga knows there's a greater objective here. Okay, yeah, this is what I'll do. Like, I'll start like moving over toward where those other waitstaff were moving, like that table to the north of, not
Yeah.
directly to the north, but further up. I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna start yelling. It's like, you two, are you as weak-minded as your comrade over here? and just like start getting their attention.
All right, move over there.
5, 15, I don't know, something like that, I guess.
Okay.
But
You
I'm just
start
gonna
yelling at 2 more people. Attendees are looking at this
Blood in the water.
crude orc wearing his dress. And Galgrim, what are you doing? You're kind of sitting up on this guy's shoulder, looking around, and kind of see all this going on. You do not see Zakara because she's invisible.
Okay. Is there other areas that staff are coming in and out of?
Not that staff only that you've seen so far. I mean, they're going in that area everywhere carrying trays and stuff.
What's up the stairs or down the stairs or what's ever going on over by the bathrooms with the stairs?
2nd floor.
Does it seem like there's a lot of chaos going on right now, or does it seem like they're good?
That depends on who you ask. I mean, there's definitely more issues going on than anyone would expect, but
it's not like 1,000 armed guards running that way immediately,
no,
right?
nope.
Okay, I'm gonna go wander off over to the stairs. Do the stairs only go up?
Yep. So you're hopping off your waiter.
Catch a ride.
How do I ping? I can't remember how to ping.
Fable, did you rename that channel?
Which one?
Brotherhood General's gone.
No, it's still here.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
hopping
Still
off
in
the
the same
guard.
order.
Because Kingdom, then Chat, then 5 Rings.
No.
Way to get
Do you
yourself.
have it minimized, Naughty? If you have the section minimized,
Nope.
it would like if you have like the whole area minimized, it'll only show things that you have like active chats in.
Nope.
It says you still have access to the channel, so I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Well, move yourself where you're going, Mystic, according to your spider movement. What was it, 15, 20 feet?
It's 25, and then I have the 1, so I have 35.
All right, so you jump off the waiter, right?
Yep.
All right, make me a stealth check. I hope
You
I see
really,
you.
you really
I
want
wanna
to see
step
me
on
so
you.
you can step on me.
I
was gonna say,
do.
you're doing like an excessive amount of stealth checks here for this.
This is your first one tonight. What do you mean?
In fairness, you are breaking your cover and going across an open area. Technically, it should automatically break it.
Does it get any sort of bonus for people looking toward that and me?
You don't know.
Okay.
DC's. I don't like to give bonuses as much as I just lower the DC.
Well, effectively the same.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
All right,
Mystic.
you hop off like behind the guy, land, and start running over towards where the potties were. Go ahead.
Potties.
I just start kind of going this way. Is the door straight south not a thing?
It's a door.
Okay, well, I'll go up. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35.
All right, that's one action. You want to go up to the 2nd floor? I mean, no one's been up there yet.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Damn it, Mystic.
Do another whole move up.
That's where the real honk is.
Now I have to juggle two maps. I hate you.
I can go downstairs if that'd be more up to your liking.
Pilgrim disappeared. He's dead.
All right, Galgrim, you should be on the new map. I think everyone might be too.
Okay.
That's 5 feet in your second movement. You got 20 more.
Okay, I'm assuming there's people walking around up here in the like display areas.
Some, yes, they're in little group because they did hear the alarm. They're not sure what's going on yet.
Okay, I'll. So I got. You said I'm 5 foot in, so
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yep, got 1 action left.
I'll duck into the first room.
Oh, was that unlocked?
A spider. I'm assuming I can just crawl under the door.
Oh, yeah.
Not before you roll stealth.
It's actually a spider the size of a small dog.
I'll I don't know,
Like
crawl up
Hannibal
onto
Lecter.
one of this table over here and like start looking at the papers and stuff.
There's just blank pages. This just looks like maybe just like an office. There's no lights on in here, nothing, So when they're a museum and stuff, a couple people probably work in here.
Okay.
But that is all your movements. So we bounce back up to Zakara.
Lockpick number 2.
Just so before you roll, people are starting to like look around and kind of like little small talk downstairs, like what's going on and so forth. But go ahead.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
We should have got those extra lives.
Jenga.
Fable, you 2 see Vox Machina season 2 yet?
I haven't seen it all the way through, I don't think, but I've started it.
All right. You start working on the lock. Take a few moments. Click. Another tumbler tumbled. You got 1 action left.
I don't really have anything I can do with 1. Do I need both hands to pick a lock or just 1?
Both.
Are those between the displays? Are those like partitions or
Partitions.
okay? I guess I'll just take cover from people on the other side.
Okay. All right, Raz, you're up.
So people haven't freaked out any more than they already were. The bitter murmuring and all that fun stuff.
Correct. No, they're kind of looking around. They're not really sure what's going on. They're kind of murmuring like, "What the fuck's going on?" and so forth, so on.
Okay. I'm gonna let go of the thing in my coat so I don't look like I'm about to grab for something.
So you drop it.
Well, I'm gonna put it back on its frickin'. I'm not gonna just drop it
okay.
into the ground.
You said
Open
let
and drop.
go.
But nope, the the flighty aspect is past there as people begin murmuring. This freaking goblin's just noshing on food next to me. I know we talked about Nithir potentially setting off an alarm, but at the same time, that was kind of a last resort on my end. I'm gonna kind of wait for people to either get more suspicious or not. Because if he gets smushed, it's an entire week before I can get him back.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not a witch.
Burn her.
Oh,
So you just kind of doing nothing, or
Me chilling for a bit. I'll delay. How about we delay and see how things go from
okay?
there?
Glizzik, you're up.
because I'm shoving so much food in my mouth, I'm going to wander a little bit. I guess stagger would be a better thing, and start acting like I'm choking. Can I do a performance roll?
You may.
Gonna move to the open spot on the floor here and start just blah, 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 like I'm gonna be spitting up a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm taking off the item and the oral because I'm not telling tradition. So it should just be 17 instead of 20. 22 performance that I am choking on something that I was just shoving down my throat.
Alrighty. You kind of, and people kind of, the people who are kind of in that area step away. No one's moving to help you.
Chicken
not
bone or
yet.
something.
Well, there wasn't any bones, but yes.
Which
They
makes it
don't
more
want to
interesting.
be covered in case anything should come up.
Okay. I'll go after Glizzik then.
Okay, then are you done, Glizzik, or?
Yeah, I just basically just doing a movement and then a performance, and then I'm not using the extra one.
Okay. All right, Raz, back to you.
All right. Once the goblin starts to choke, I mean, there's something we can work with here. I'll move over to him. Very obviously, practiced movements and this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Start doing a little Heimlich there. Figure out exactly what the nature of his choking is. Basically, I'm come over to help him.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him choke.
Here to help you choke.
Shoves the blind pepper bomb into his mouth.
A little GPR.
And go away from the odd little gnome looking around a little hesitantly like everyone else was, and there's definitely something here. There's something I definitely know here. Come over and try to, I mean, it's probably going to be pretty easy to find out he's not actually choking, but
Go ahead and roll me your medicine check. Your crafting.
Nat one.
Just shoving arms down my throat, trying to find what I'm choking on. One like you're pulling a
Right?
bunny out of a hat.
You happy with the 22?
I'm gonna hero point it
Okay.
because either I meet it, which would be good, or it's against his performance DC, in which case I know he can really ham it up. So I want to make sure he's not actually choking.
He's hamming and hawing.
Yeah, there was ham in there, I think.
Son of a bitch.
All right,
Consistency.
Raz, you kind of, oh shit, you're not sure if this is part of the plan or not, because, well, there really isn't a plan. So you kind of move over there, you start checking him. You think he's choking.
Okay, well, that'll just sell the part
He
even
just
more.
sucked down all this food, and the dumbass is choking on something.
All right, we're gonna start going through some good old fashioned Heimlichs, and it's probably gonna be very unpleasant for Glizzik because that's not a fun thing to have happen to you.
All right, go ahead and make me like a medicine check. So you're crafting.
What are the odds I roll another 3?
Oh wow.
Not the
All
most.
right, Glizzik, can you make me a fortitude save?
Present like the Heimlich isn't working. Time to move on to the tracheotomy.
When you say Heine lick. 26, sir.
All right. You kind of turn around. Raz runs over to you, like spins you around a little bit, Glizzik. Grabs you around like the chest and starts trying to give you the Heimlich maneuver. And you're like, no, wait. And then he does something. He just gets you just perfect. And you like, bleh, and you yak all over the floor. Because, well, he rolled way higher than you did. So I'm not sure if that was the actual plan, but so far it's going good. And that's the end of Raz's turn.
Oh, I wanted to start berating him.
Well, you moved, you checked, then you Heinlinked him.
Yeah.
Shame is a free action, isn't it?
Only for the party.
Start laying into how he really needs to chew his food or something because you almost just got yourself killed and all that. I mean,
all right, Kruger.
It's more for the act than
I
anything.
have 2 more targets in my sight. I'm going to start yelling at them.
We're all just doing our own thing now.
Are you picking on one, or are you going to pick on both?
I'm going to pick on both of them. If one leaves, I'm going to try and put my hand on and make him stay, but I'm not going to do the damage that I would
ninja
normally
flips
do.
you around and judos you right in the face.
Ooh.
No.
I'm being supervised, so fighting's okay.
Are you going to get up close to them? Because if you do, you have to move 10 more feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So right there?
Yep. You got both of them right in front of you. They were kind of looking the way, then you start yelling. They're kind of looking see who the hell you're yelling at. Then they realize that you're yelling at them. And you step up and get right up in their faces and looking down at them, start yelling at them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, for this round, there's you mean they're going to let you harass him, kind of like the other guy did at first.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens then.
Are these halflings or what, Zargan?
No, these are humans.
It's other halflings to Kruger.
2 5-year-old children that he's yelling.
But you are a good head taller than them.
He wasn't talking about height.
And then back to Galgrim upstairs.
I literally just want to spend my entire action to roll a perception and just search the room, crawl in drawers and stuff.
Go ahead and roll me 3.
Okay.
1 for each action. Alrighty, let me find where you're at. This map. Alright, the first thing you can get up there, you notice the drawers are all locked. So you climb right through. Right through the little keyhole and stuff, around the gears and just into the first drawer. First drawer, just paper, ink, blotters, just regular writing stuff. Come back out, go down to the next one. It is also, well, you don't really know they're locked because you're not opening, but but they are all locked. In the second drawer,
see the latch latched while I crawl
yeah,
through.
correct. Yep, you would see that that they are secured. In the second one you go in, you have dark vision, right?
I think I only have low light when I'm in shapeshift.
Oh, okay.
To be 100% honest with you, let me double check, but I think I only have low light when I'm shapeshifted.
That's what I was wondering because I think you only have your normal dwarf stuff. Because you don't have dark vision as a dwarf, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dwarves have dark vision. I haven't quite figured out if I have dark vision or not when I'm in shape form.
It might depend on the form too.
If he can get the
spider. I know
spider,
the forms have their own like some of the other forms for
the battle forms.
Snake, the battle forms all have their own they list what their vision is.
Yeah.
With them, but I don't know about insect form.
All right. Well, I'm not too worried about it right at the moment. You give me the second drawer. There's a little notebook here. You kind of piss with it and get up and squeeze in between the cover and that to one of the pages. And I will send you something.
I'll send you 3d12 damage because it's actually a mimic biting you.
No, you would just swallow them.
It's a drawer of acid. Zakara, I can't hold back this noxious vapors much longer. You gotta move.
You saying that out loud?
Can't fight this feeling.
Bio, I'm sorry in advance for damage. It's not that much.
Nope, coming after you now.
And now I have to clean up the floor.
You're gonna have to sit there and wonder whether or not that that elixir I gave you is poison or not.
And then the third drawer just has nothing of any consequence in it.
Kruger gets mad. You attacked my gnome.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay.
Back to Zakara.
Pick a lock.
No more hero points, right?
Pick a lock,
Zero
pick a
hero
lock.
points, Zakara.
No, she has one left. She's only used one.
I thought you used 2.
Oh my god,
Oh,
finally.
No, Kruger used one.
Got 45.
All right,
Is that 2?
that is 2. So you get in there, you're
Barely.
like click, 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 and the lock comes undone. So you have one action left, and the case is unlocked.
Is it an action to put my lockpicks away?
Yes, it will be.
Alright, I will do that.
Okay. Glizik, you are up.
Okay. Just stand back, folks. I can clean up this mess on the floor, no problem. And I'm casting Noxious Vapors. So it's going to look like I'm, just doing a little spell to clean up the floor or whatever.
Yep.
It's only going to target Raz because of where I am.
And anyone around us.
Yeah. If there's anyone that's stupid enough to be within 10 feet of me for the wait staff, they're going to get hit too.
I'm just sitting here like once he's starting to breathe again, freaking just starting to kind of lay into him for not chewing his food or some shit like that. And then he freaking does this.
So the good news is, description, you emit a cloud of toxic smoke that temporarily obscures you from sight. Each creature except you in the area takes 1d6 damage, basic fort save, which we just did. A creature that critically fails the saving throw also becomes sickened 1. It wasn't critical fail, so you're fine. All creatures in the area become concealed, and all creatures outside the smoke become concealed to creatures within it. The smoke can be dispersed by a strong wind. It just lasts for 1 round.
What's the range
10
on this?
10-foot emanation.
That gets Zakara
So-
too.
I looked at the AoE. It should get south of me 2 blocks, and south and west diagonal 1 block, but I don't think it gets her. Looking at page
Well, it would be
456 on the core book,
well, it's 10 to her, isn't it?
Well,
because it's a 10-foot emanation. Nope, it gets her.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
looking at it
she's
now.
not-
It doesn't go diagonal. If she
she's
was
not
over
diagonal,
one, yeah.
That's
fine.
on me. I was trying to get it so the shape would move perfect, so I wouldn't get her. But I wanted to cover the whole thing where the Ankh is. It's more
Yep,
important.
it's gone now.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
I'm fine.
You could probably make this.
Go ahead and make a fort save, Zakara.
Just don't critically fail.
Oh, it's fortitude?
hmm
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You're fine. That's what
That
he had.
makes it right. So she'll take 3 points.
You'll take 3 points, and that's it. And you are concealed. Everything you're doing right now is concealed for 1 round.
All right, and that's 2 actions to cast that. You got 1 action left.
Yep. And then I'm going to act surprised that I cast the wrong spell. This is not the spell I wanted. And make coughing sound.
Go ahead and make a performance. All right. When this happens, the 2 that are being talked down to by Kruger kind of see Glizik do this in the whole area. You kind of look over there too, Kruger, and the whole area goes dark. They're like, what the fuck? Raz, you are in darkness.
Well, it's like a concealed cloud, right? So we can still see vague shapes and stuff.
It's a fart gun.
No, I believe it's darkness.
I thought
But
it was
it's only
concealed. Because if it's concealed, you can still see through it. It's just you can't see fine detail,
A
right?
cloud of toxic smoke obscures you from sight. So it's smoky.
You're obscured,
Mm-hmm.
which means everything
Concealed.
outside is obscured from being inside.
You can't see out, they can't see in.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on, this changed what I was gonna do then.
So it's not
Taken.
darkness, it's just like smoke.
I took the spell slot.
It's the yellow smoke from Breaking Bad, from the meth house.
It's the alarm system going.
Okay, and the smoke then really quickly. I'm not gonna miss a beat here. I'm gonna be acting surprised as a sudden because suddenly encased in a very let's call it noxious plume of
Physics farted.
gross shit here. So I'm gonna be acting the part, all surprised on that one, trying to definitely seem like I'm the victim here because I am. Let's be honest.
Aren't you always?
But I am going to use the opportunity to quickly take the blind pepper bomb, and I'm going to give it to Glizzic. Just hand it
Okay.
off to him.
One to
I
take it out, one to give it to him.
And then I can always make another one of my own later.
Then you have one action left.
I'm going to use that action to just stumble away from the case best I can to get basically out of the cloud.
Okay.
10 foot, you said, so about right there would get me out of it.
Yes, you would be out of it there.
All right, I'm coming up, hacking, coughing. Probably don't even need to really pretend on that part.
Nope.
Since I failed. Probably saying some not kind things in Gnomish.
All right.
That's about all I got. 3 actions.
Yep.
Action. Yeah, that'll do for now.
All right, Kruger, what are you doing?
So where are these two guys in relation to me?
To the right and to the north, like to the east and to the northeast.
I'm basically going to like continue yelling at them to get their attention and to kind of like emphasize my point. I'm gonna place a hand on each of their shoulders to try and get them to like stay in place.
All right, are you just yelling at them, or are you harassing them?
Why not
Like
both?
you'd like? Well, that's what I'm asking. Like you did the other guy.
I mean, I'm trying to keep their attention. I mean, like mechanically, if we want to do it where I make 2 athletics check and then like I yell at the lead guy, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to determine if you're like trying to intimidate them or just keep them there.
I'm trying to keep their attention and keep them there while not actually fighting. So if intimidation will help me with that, then I will certainly do that.
It may or may not.
True.
Well, you actually want to grab them though, right? So that's an athletics check on each one. You want to assure it or you want to roll?
Actually, yeah, we'll do this first. I will assure the first one on the front guy.
Okay. You reach out and just grab him by by his waiter uniform, and he's like, "Hey!"
And then I will assure and grab the other guy.
Okay, you grab him as well.
And then
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Basically, yeah. And then I'm just gonna like pull both of them in close, and just kind of like
bite their nose off.
I'll intimidate the front guy.
All right, roll it. Unless you want to. No, you don't have insurance on that one.
Nope. Somebody's out here doing their job.
All right, you have put the fear of orc into the first one, and we'll leave it at that for the moment. As your third action goes,
the fear of orc.
Yeah, and just in case it wasn't clear, like what I'm trying to do is like I'm still like berating them for like being weak, not being good at their jobs, like and then
Being
like
human.
yeah, and it's like and then they're like being like puny humans, and then when they like turn away, they're disrespecting me for not giving me their undivided attention, like that sort of thing.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we're concealing the rogue in a very gross way.
Alrighty. Let me check something here. Alright. As Kruga does that, there are screams and shouts of alarm from the foyer.
Oh shit, Team B.
They hired a second crew.
Mm-hmm. They didn't think you could do it.
Good thing I just got 2 projectiles to throw at whoever's coming in.
Wait, you don't have any thrown weapon. Oh.
Holy shit!
Frickin'...
And coming through the door is a horde of zombies.
Huh. Man, this town.
Unfortunately, that's their entire round to get there.
Ah, there goes the neighborhood. Property
Game of
value.
Thrones.
Hey guys, this paperwork's really cool.
We can't hear you. You're upstairs. And a spider.
You can hear me. 'cause it's
I
fine.
can't hear you. You're upstairs.
Yeah, you are upstairs.
So this must be the infamous general initiative that we were hearing about.
Hello, General. It's nice to
All
meet
right.
you. I'm glad we're working together.
And then Galgrim, it's your turn. What are you doing up there?
Do I hear all the screaming and stuff?
Sure.
Okay, sounds like they're doing whatever they're doing. I'm going to the next room.
Okay.
Literally just going down the hall to the next room on the left.
There you go. Single desk in here.
Do I have enough time actions to search through it or no?
Yep. You don't need to roll though, but you spend 2 actions searching, you don't find nothing of any interesting value.
Okay. Start. I know I can't do this, but start moving to the next room.
All right. We will go to the top of the line, and we got Sakara.
Alright. I don't know how many actions this will take, but I want to take the Ankh and switch it with the fake.
It would take 2. And then you will end up with the Ankh in the real one in your hand.
Okay. And I don't know, did I have to
You pull the fake one out, kind of do the Indiana Jones flip, grab the new one, and I need you to make me a will save.
So I cursed the fake one I gave you. Muhahaha. Evil.
You go with a 22?
No, but I'm pretty sure I'll roll lower, so.
Okay. I understand that logic. Alright, you swap the Ankhs, pull up, kind of have the good one in your hand, kind of turn to see what's going on, and then you notice you're not alone. There's a voice in your head. And it's not your normal self, not your normal voices in your head. It's a new voice. They are coming. We must flee. What's your action, Zakara?
Was there like a glass casing or something that I have to put back down?
Well, I just did it all. You kind of lift up the back and do the whole thing. Because the glass casing is attached to the little bench. You can't remove it.
Okay.
So you got 1 action left. How long does invisibility last? 10 minutes, is it?
10, yeah.
10.
10 minutes? Okay, yeah, you got plenty of invisibility left.
It's weird. Regular is 10, greater is 1.
Yeah, but
But it
greater
doesn't break.
for combat. Yeah, it's the improved initiative. I mean, improved invisibility.
And then there's a weird 10-foot radius one, but you have to stay still and not leave.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if anyone will be looking for me with the Ankh, and I'm also invisible, but I have experienced smuggler if they somehow do.
Okay. You got the Ankh in your hand. And you're up on the table there. What are you doing?
Oh, I have it in my hand. I'm
Yeah.
going to put it away because I think it will. Otherwise, it will be visible as soon as I step out of here.
Okay. You tuck it into a pocket.
Okay.
That's your third action. Glizzik, you're up.
My smoke clears, and I'm coughing in the middle of it. And I look up and I see General Initiative in the doorway. The hell is that?
Aren't you still inside your cloud?
It only lasts for one round.
Yeah.
Oh, it
not
isn't like till the end of your next turn. It's like just
Nope. It's
And,
literally just a poof.
Nadia, I don't think that's a thing. I think that's a horde, like a.
Is that more than one?
Bunch. Yes, it is more than one. It is
swarm.
15 or 20 zombies.
I look around me
In
and see if
Pathfinder
there's.
term, it is a troop.
Okay. I look around me and see if there's anyone else reacting to the horde of zombies coming in the front door. Is there anyone
people are
actively taking
screaming and.
No, I mean to fight.
No, but you can see. No, you really can't see past them from where you're at. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, you can see Kruga's eyes are over there, and he looks like he's about to move.
Everybody get out of here. And I start channeling Horizon Thunder. And I'm doing 3 actions for Horizon Thunder Sphere at this point.
You doing 3 and keep going for next round, or you doing 3 and releasing it?
I'd like to understand this troop mechanic. Is it like a swarm mechanic in D&D where it's actually got one pool of hit points, or it's multiple things?
It's one pool of hit points.
In that case, I will do the 3 actions, 60-foot range. It takes half damage if I miss.
So you're
casting it this round.
Okay, go ahead.
So let me target them. It's the only thing I'm targeting. Good. Okay, they're getting hit with a 4th level Horizon Thundersphere.
Burn those spell slots before the real threat shows up.
That is a hit.
If it's anything like D&D, you don't fuck around with swarm units.
9d6 damage. 34.
All
right, so that's all 3 of my actions, and I'm done. Guys, we need to hit them harder. Everybody concentrate your fire on the bad guys entering the building.
So you send this off, goes boom, a little bit of lightning and stuff, hits different zombies. 1 or 2 drop. The rest are like some are wounded, some aren't hurt at all, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. Raz, you are right up in front of the zombies.
Yeah, I am. Not the best place to be.
Nope.
Let's. Oh boy. Well, ain't no time for a Hail Mary than right now, I suppose. I want to do a quick alchemy. We're just going to draft up a quick little ghost charge. Let's see if this does anything to a big crowd of them, and then I will be proceeding to move the fuck away. But first, let's just do this. So target them, and we're just gonna huck this thing in there, see what happens. As soon as I find it on my list, because I didn't prepare it today, so I gotta actually look at the whole list.
Oh, we're using quick alchemy.
Just gotta find a really wait. Nope, that's bottled sunlight. Where the fuck is? There it is. Just gonna chuck that thing.
Woo!
I'd say it's not hard to, do that.
Hit a horde.
Yep.
So there's a D8 of positive, but if they don't take damage from positive, then it won't matter.
Gotta roll it.
And
They
then
take a lot from positive.
and then there's some. I don't. You would know because you're looking at the sheet. Does splash damage affect a horde?
Yes, it does.
Mm.
And again, you would know. It makes things enfeebled when they're damaged by it. Does that affect a horde?
How's it do that?
It's part of the bomb. When they take damage from the bomb, they become enfeebled one.
It doesn't say how, like sound or something, or
Well, they're literally being dunked in salts and holy water and all the shit that hurt.
then yes, they would be enfeebled. Some of those have like because they does like a sound attack or stuff like that.
Right. I can double check on it, but
I'm not worried about it for right now. So it's one to make it, one to throw it.
yep. And the third action is going to be to move the fuck away from that because no, thank you.
To charge them. Gotcha.
If you end past me, I could do a little one step too.
If he ends next to you.
Adjacent, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I can move further than that.
That's fine.
Only like one more square though, right?
I don't know. Probably 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25. So I'll probably just go to the other side of you. That way I can be close to Zakara as well. All right. Yeah, I'll whip up one of these quick alchemies, put a little bit of clay into a pre-prepared little bottle, and chuck that thing. And it looks like it was super effective, actually.
It was. They were really, really weak to your positive energy.
I mean, I've used this bomb before on things that weren't weak to it, but this is a very different outcome. All right.
Yep.
Then I'm going to be moving. I'm just going to come to the back of Glizzik here, and I'll just kind of like not drag him with me, but just kind of like start pushing him to the side there. We should probably get going.
Right. So you end your move there. Glizzik, you want to spend your reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, you can move 5 feet. There you go.
Tell me you're good, Zakara.
And we will go to Kruga. As you
so
go by, Raz, you look over there, and the Ank's still in the case.
Yeah, but I held the fake one. I don't know.
I'm just saying. All right,
trusting
Kruga,
she got her
what are you
job
doing?
done.
You got two possibly security in your hand, and a bunch of zombies.
For these like troop things, like are they gonna have like guaranteed hits or are they still rolling to hit? Like
You don't know.
ugh.
They're all different.
Okay.
Do your
If
job.
it's a horde, am I able to get into the middle of them?
Yeah, but then they have you flanked.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not good.
Only Kruger can see that one in the other room.
I don't know. There's a
Pushing
door there.
past the guard. No, but there's a bunch of zombies there, and you're short.
I am short. That's true.
We can see through legs.
So I'm gonna release the
Too many legs.
people that I have, just go worthless and just kind of like push them back. And then I'm going to just stride
from where
straight.
before you move. Go ahead and go back to where you were there. Yep. Just so you know, you can see through that door there because those doors are open. Another group of zombies are shambling in, and you can see beyond them. You hear sounds of combat, so you figure the city watch and the guards outside are probably fighting something else as well. Just a little situational awareness for you.
As I'm like running down, I'm just gonna look over at like Raz and Glizzik and kind of yell just for the people in general and say there are more coming in and there's more outside. What are we doing? And I'm just gonna come up here and I'm gonna just start like bashing against this wave of zombies and try and be like the rock they break on.
Oh, I will break you. Probably not, because they're only zombies, but.
So I will do Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of Blows?
I did it. Look at all that damage.
Good. Nice sneak attack there, Dan. Nice, even better.
And then I'm just gonna do one final attack.
Don't forget that dueling cape if you got it.
I do not believe he was wearing his.
Yeah, I took mine off because I didn't want it to
I
be
believe the only one who
easily
was
traceable
wearing
back to us.
was probably you, Glizik, and Galgrim. Everyone else put on their fine clothes, and no one has armor, and it'll be fun.
Mhm.
I'm wearing my armor.
Well, yeah. So
and
is Galgrim.
and Galgrim doesn't realize we're being attacked. He just thinks you guys are causing commotion downstairs.
I mean, I literally just yelled, so you probably could have heard that.
Well, yeah, now probably.
Yeah,
The
that's
whole
the deal. At this
building's
point,
shaking.
you'll probably start noticing it's a little bit, probably something else, I'd imagine.
All right, so you run up there, throw 3 punches in there, dropping a zombie or 2, but there's still a bunch of them there, plus more coming. All right, the first troop, I'm sorry. It will target the orc in front of him. He is enfeebled. That only affects his strength, not anything like that. So he will
It affects strength-based actions.
try to claw you. Where's my bite? Where's my clawing at? There it is.
Zombie Claude Van Damme.
Doesn't show he's
Sweet, I'm doing great tonight.
enfeebled.
It may have ended on his turn.
It's supposed to end at the end of their turn, I think.
Check on that while I'm doing this, and I'll make a note to change the thing, because there's a thing for start of turn or end of turn.
Gotcha.
And he'll take his second swing at you. Oh, missed. All right. On a 23, people start screaming and going wild, running. The waiters are like trying to push people. Like they would start heading to the exit, like the northern one there, Kruger. A few start running out there and see the other zombies coming in. And right now, it's just a mass hysteria between all the guests and the staff trying to calm them and get the herd moving where they want. But there's not really as many ways out of here.
It is to the start of my next turn, Zargan.
Start of your next turn.
Yeah, called off by the bomb specifically. So I can slap it on them again.
It won't matter because it just affects your attacks and they missed anyways.
Okie doke. Oh, right, zombies. Probably don't have full 3 actions.
They do not. Okay, I made a note just to figure out how I want to fix that. I might just make it last two rounds. But, okay. So people are panicking and running around. A few are caught in the foyer by the other horde and about to get mauled, but...
We got windows along the building, right? On the back. Oh boy.
What is this building made out of?
The inside looks like it's wood.
Excellent.
Where did that come
I'm
from?
trying not to burn it down.
Oh, I can Kool-Aid Man out of fucking wood.
Obviously the toilet, Zakara, so you got out of there just in time.
All right. Skeletons come flooring out of, looks like the bathroom area.
Wow.
Came up the toilet.
Nice. That's really shitty of them.
So they're fetid skeletons.
And they run over and merge in with the zombies and attack Kruger.
This is how you get goblin pox.
Pretty much so. And they don't have any attacks. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck designed these? I'm not fixing them. That'll be a miss.
Oh yeah, Galgan probably would have heard the bomb go off downstairs
That
too.
misses as well.
Although this one's less of an explosive, more of a canister. Lots of springs and shit.
This horde of zombies just kind of moves in the doorway, comes in, and kind of spreads out. Galgrim, I need you to roll me a perception. All right. You hear screaming in that below, and you hear Kruger's voice, clear as day above the crowd, yelling what he did about the enemies.
Okay. My turn then, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
5
basically
foot to there.
triple action run down, but when I get to the stairwell, I want to do the. I mean, can I spider climb on walls or no?
You're a spider.
Okay, so I want to like be on the ceiling basically when I come out on the bottom floor, if that makes sense.
Well, let's get there. So that's 5 feet there.
Yeah. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35.
That's 1.
$5, $10, $15. I want to be on the ceiling. So if I
Cost you
another
5 there.
Okay.
That's 20. All
Okay.
right, hold on. Let me put you on the new back on the other map. Get rid of that map. You probably have to click on your token on your character sheet to come to the new map, or double click, I think it is.
Oh.
So that's 20. You have 15 more feet of movement.
Yeah, so 1, 5, 10, 15, right?
No, that would actually be 20. Remember, because the
15.
angles are.
Oh yeah, 15. Okay.
Yep. So you have 1 action left, and you see a horde of skeletons in there, and you might see some zombies as well.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Oh.
Still on the ceiling.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Hold on 1 second. John! Can you let Tango in? In the garage. Sorry, my wife's across the street and the cat's ripping out the door to get in. I had to yell at my son to go let him in. Alright, top it around to Zakara.
Okay, so when I looked over the maps earlier, that front door was the only door there.
Yep.
And are there any windows even on the 3rd floor?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either, but I wanted to check.
From the outside, it looks like some places are windows, but from the maps you saw, they are like fake. Windows are just ways for thieves to break in.
Hey, Zargan.
Yeah.
The thing I got the note about, which one was it? Is it the one that's directly under me?
No. Does that look like a chest?
Well, it also said next to, and there's not one next to.
Well, maybe it's not literal.
Okay. I guess I'll roll perception next turn.
So what are you doing, Zakara?
I'm going to say quietly, time to go. And how difficult is it to run through hordes?
They are hostile. They won't let you through them.
Okay.
Sounds like
You'd
tumble through decks,
have to be tumbling or something.
which I think only whopping two of us might be good at.
And tumbling through is also considered difficult terrain, so you have to have the move speed to get through it.
All the way through it.
Yeah.
And they are 4x4. So you have to have, that's 20, you have to have 40 feet minimum of movement.
Or ignore difficult terrain.
Yes.
True.
We may have to make a hole, but
I mean, I can get out.
well, goody for you.
I can probably make a hole, or I can hold these off. I can't do both.
All right, Raz, get up front. Start fighting.
Bomb in each hand.
You're the backup tank, right?
Yeah, probably.
Since Galgrim's off doing who knows what, he's probably in the kitchen eating all the food.
He's a wee little spooter.
Okay,
All
so
right, Kitty.
from my vantage point, I know it's covering it, but I can see through the door. Does it look like there's even more coming, or is this it?
Oh no, looks like there's more. Here, I'll help you with that.
My DPS numbers are going to be amazing. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Won't be
There you
much
go.
of a museum left by the time we're done. That's what's insurance for.
Either we make a hole or we make a door.
Let's go, Kitty. Let's go.
All right, well, I guess I will try to.
All I would say is you guys have bullshit initiative this round, so I'm just saying.
I'll see if I can try to get through them then.
And we also have a Kruger. If we ask him but nicely, I'm sure he'd make us a door, but like he said, he can either hold them back or make the door.
Well, if it's more the same outside, we can hear fighting in the streets. We're just going to be going from this to that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think we probably should make a back door.
Okay. I'm good with the
Going
door.
west.
And maybe grab a souvenir on the way out.
These are stairs that go upstairs.
It goes up to a landing, and then there's also stairs that go up to the second floor. But people are coming down them at the moment. You've moved 5 foot, Kitty.
No.
Get stuck in the sunbeam.
All right, let's go with the door. Actually, is that a display that I can't step on?
No, you can step up there. You just can't go through the part in the middle.
The display case.
Yeah.
I'm going to use an action to draw a Quicksilver and then second action to drink it.
Alrighty, target yourself and use it up. And then mark yourself down to 3 of them. And we are going to Glizzik while you do that. Glizzik. Target rich environment, buddy.
All right, I just want to make sure that we're leaving. Everyone agreed? Leaving?
Oh, we're leaving. Maybe if,
I'm
if
going to.
it was just these 3, and if Galgrim shows up, then maybe. But they just keep coming. It's time to go.
And I can't see Galgrim, even though he's like 15 feet in front of me because he's tiny.
Yeah.
He's
also
tiny and
on
he's
the
on the
roof.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to spend an action to look around, you might see him.
No.
If anyone has a good chance of getting out on their own, it's probably Galgrim.
Yep.
Go to your
Good.
action tab, Zakara.
Okay, I'm there.
Under consumables, you should have Quicksilver there.
Oh, so I do it from consumable tab.
Yeah.
Kruger
Got
will
that.
just like call out to the group, get where you want the hole, and I will make it.
You have to target, hit the effects though.
Kruger, you okay with getting a little burned?
I am not weak.
I didn't say you were. Just making sure you're okay. I'm going to fireball in the middle of the 4 groups, Sargon.
I'm sorry, go to the action tab there. You should be on the action tab now, Zakara.
Yeah.
Under... Where the hell is it? Quicksilver. Hit yourself with both of both of those effects. So you're targeted, so go ahead and click one, then click the other. One will give you the bonuses, and one will hurt you. And well, you actually have to do the hurt one too. So hit all 3 one at a time.
Bio.
I click self and then start.
No, you're on yourself, then on the action tab. There you go. That's one effect. That's another one, and then do the damage. There you go. Potion
Thanks.
101. No problem. All right, Glizzik. I see you're targeting a bunch of guys.
So I'm going to drop it in between them, essentially, what I was trying to do for the fireball from my staff.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to yell out, we're having a fire sale, folks. Everybody out?
Ha.
Just so you know, you will catch other people in the fireball.
At this
you
point,
are
if they're
evil. I
running
don't
back,
think you care, but
I
If
mean,
they're
to
running
be
that
fair,
close to
if somehow they're
zombies-
still alive in there, like
it's
the
a
other people
mercy
the other
killing.
zombies
If they're being
haven't gone.
if they're being eaten by zombies, it's a mercy kill. I would look at it that way. I'm going to
Probably
do
not
reflex DC for all 4 groups at the same time. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I saw at least 120.
2
Amazing
crit successes. What the fuck?
What?
2 crit
Yep.
successes and 2 crit and 1 failure, 1 crit failure.
I really tried to make it high, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hit innocent bystanders, but here's the thing.
We got the freaking zombie straight out of Michael Jackson's video in this group.
Well, the first one was the one I hit originally. Did take double damage, so that's good.
All right. Well, yeah, because it crit fail, but actually, hold on. I need to do some extra damage here. So, some to him and
Because it's a 20-foot burst.
Number 9. Yep.
So
okay.
it didn't actually have to hit Kruger because it's a 20-foot burst.
Yeah, it would have if you were trying to catch the, it depends on how you put it, but I'm not sure there's anywhere you can hit all of them and not hit Kruger.
The spot just north of the rug, the little gray rug. I can't hang on. It's basically just between the three of them. Two squares to the east of zombie 28 is what I was shooting for, and that would hit 20 feet around.
Maybe.
Do you want me
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
I mean, they're blocking them. If you want me to attack them, I can attack them. I don't care. I ain't gonna kill him. Well,
I'm gonna kill him.
So that's 3 charges of the 6 for my staff. That's 2 actions, and then I'm gonna move. And I'm just taking a little bit of cover there and clearing my turn.
All right, Raz.
Okie dokie. Well, we need to paint a hole for Kruga, so let's paint a hole. If anybody wants to grab something on the way out, that's on them, because I sure as hell ain't breaking nothing. All right, we are going to 5, 15, 20, 25, and we'll use the second action to get right there.
Okay.
And third action, I'm going to command Nether. Because I feel like Krug is probably going to be making his way over here real quick. So let's.
Give me 1 second. Just bringing him onto the initiative chart. Okay.
And I'm going to command Nether, so he has 2 actions. First action is going to be, because he's not currently carrying anything right now, because I wanted him hands-free for when we needed him.
Yeah, because he can't because he's a belt on Kruga.
This is neck. So for 1, he's going to draw one of the Cheetah's elixirs that I gave Kruga and feed it to Kruga.
All right, he's on the board.
Both of these, oh shit, that was for self. There we go. And then just take it off of me. It was like these buttons say the same thing. Oh no, one's got a self tag. All right, that's it for me. Kruga, you will have plus 10 move speed.
Like he needs it, but okay, you're up,
Oh,
Kruga.
he's the furthest one back.
I am going to, because I can't reach that back wall where Raz is in a single, even with the Cheetah's elixir. I'm gonna key rush.
What? Casting spells?
Did it actually apply? Okay, there we go. Just a sec. And I'm just gonna stride twice. I'm gonna be like coming over here, do a little like half mantle hopping over this. When I come up here, and I'm gonna try and like use the momentum to just try and break through the wooden wall.
Roger Rabbit that.
All right, hold on a second. Let me get my notes up. I have notes for this.
Breaking through walls.
Yep. Because I knew how they were coming. I know how the Undead were coming, and I was wondering why I needed to figure out how you guys are going to get out. Or guess onto how you're going to get out. All right, Kruga, go ahead. Make me an attack against the wall.
An attack or an athletics?
Athletics, probably, yeah. You could probably stop targeting the zombies, though.
Okay, yeah. I was just asking because Force Open specifically says you can break through walls, which is an athletics check. I'm hero pointing that.
And the wall pushes back. Mimic. A mimic with a taste in culture.
All right, you run up there. So try to remember what the rules were.
Not another tapestry mimic.
Another level, and I would have got a nice spell like Wall of Flesh to help us delay them getting
Okay,
out. To
it is an
make it all
attack
mount.
roll. You
Oh, is
can't
it?
force open a wall.
What?
It doesn't open. Like
It
doors,
it
windows,
literally says
gates.
in force open. Says with a
Yeah.
high enough result, you can even smash through walls. But that's fine. I'll do an attack roll if you would like me to do that instead.
Yeah, because it's based on damage.
If it's based on damage, can I do flurry of blows then?
Yeah, you
All
have
right,
to
yeah.
attack it.
I
You get
will
your
attack it.
hero point back.
Woo!
Now, don't roll damage because we're gonna have to combine them into one hit.
Oh, because of hardness and whatnot.
Yep, because walls have resistance. Like,
Oh, get the
You
fuck
do
out!
that.
I'm hero pointing that.
all
Doing
right,
a
so spend your hero
pneumatic.
point again.
Woo!
The two extremes.
That is a
Alan.
critical hit on the wall. All right, so roll your damage 3 times. All right, so 22, 34. Definitely gets past the hardness. And all right, you go up there and you go wham wham into the nice, like 1970s faux wood walls and stuff. You hit with the first one. Next fist comes in, cracks it. A big chunk of the wall like falls down. Not like big enough to crawl through, but a good 6, 8, 10-inch diameter hole of the wood just like crumbles and falls down. So you're partway through the wall, and behind it you see bricks. That is one. That is what, one action to get over there. Well, no, it was one to get over there, one for your furry. So you got one action left.
There's a brick wall here.
You've punched through worse, eh? How much time do you think you would need?
How much time do I think I would need?
It's hard to say, and depends on how big enough of a hole you want.
We'll hold them. You keep hitting it.
Anything you guys could do to open this while I hold them back?
I mean, I got some acid flasks. I might be able to do something to aid.
It'd be damage. I mean, anything can damage it. You got one more action, Kruger. What are you doing?
I'm looking to see if I have anything else that may help.
Anything can damage, huh? Ghost charge the wall.
Well, if it's acceptable to that.
Can I?
No.
So
Just because you're laughing. No.
So I have crushing on my gloves. Can I make the wall clumsy and enfeeble and
No,
make
you
it bleed?
Nope. No, that is one of the persistent damages a wall cannot do.
Damn.
All right, I can always just do freaking. I can add my damage to it through telekinetic projectile. It's about all I can offer on the damage end.
I mean, if they're saying that they're gonna hold it back and they're not sure they can bust it down, then I'll just keep attacking it. Then
Just keep punching.
Okay.
We got some stuff that'll slow. We'll see.
Definitely hits.
nice.
All right. That does. Well, are you punching the brick or are you punching more wood to make the hole bigger?
Mm,
Can the whole fit a Kruger?
No.
yeah, it's like I mean, I'll get
the two small people might be able to crawl through the wood hole. If there was a hole, same size hole in the brick, the two small characters could crawl out.
Look at Raz.
I'll
The
walk
important
around the
ones are
wood until there's something big enough for me, and then I'll start
All right, you
blasting
pound
at
into the
that.
wood, and you don't damage enough to break any more off. You suck.
Yeah.
All right. Zombie 28 has no one to kill,
barely undead.
but he sees a goblin.
But he can't seize the goblin.
He moves up to you, but that's all he can do. All right, 13.
I feel like it's Gloomhaven where the one guy injured his movement, the other guys can't attack because of it. Nice. I'm invincible. I am not scared.
All right, the skeletons come all the way to the back. Raz, call high or low. Good for you.
High, good for me.
And they target Raz.
The orc needs time to work anyway.
If you dodge at the right time, you can get them to help destroy the wall.
You have a 20 AC?
21.
He misses. Oh wait, no, he only gets one attack because he moved.
More poop skeletons coming.
This one kind of moves over here and mauls into some of the crowd. He's mauling crowd. And Galgrim, you're up.
Okay,
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yep, you're still on the ceiling.
Yep. How sturdy does the glass look?
I don't know. I mean, maybe quarter-inch thick or so.
If I dropped polymorph and fell, would I break the glass below me?
You might. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I've hit wiffle balls into glass windows and they bounce off. Then I've touched them with a wiffle ball bat and they shatter. I mean, it's
fair. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get that without taking 2 and 8 turns to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to drop polymorph, which I think is, what, 1 action or 2?
1 action.
Okay, I'm going to drop polymorph.
All right, so you instantly fall.
Yep.
Take 4 damage. And you're prone.
Then the goal would be trying to break the glass, so like if I could like, angle a shoulder or something to like, or my butt or heels or something. I don't know what I would need to do that, but that would be the goal, is to break the glass with the...
Nope, I understand. You drop down and crack. All you hear is like your bones breaking. the glass is not touched.
Okay.
But you are prone. You have one action left.
Can I investigate the lock, or how it's set up? Can I do a perception on it to figure out if I can get it off or break it or get into it?
It is like the lock is built into the case. You'd have to pick it or smash the case.
Okay. Is it airtight?
Looks like it is.
I guess I'll just take a. I was hoping that was going to break. That kind of threw a rock in my plans.
I know. You guys all see a Galgrim fall from the ceiling onto the glass case at the end there, holding, looks like some kind of ornate chest. It doesn't break, but you hear him go, ah! As he, as it definitely takes a little bit of damage from it.
I guess I'll just shield raise.
Okay.
You don't want to stand up?
Oh, yeah, I'll stand up. That's a better idea. I'll stand up.
Okay.
Ah, yes, laying on the ground around a bunch of zombies. That sounds like a great idea.
I believe the hors d'oeuvre.
Or dwarf.
Mhm.
All right, Zakara,
Or
you are
dwarf.
up.
Galgrim didn't really look at the chest or anything. He just crashed on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, out of character, you guys wouldn't know. I'm trying to get that chest, by the way.
It looks like he was trying to fall on and probably break the glass, but it did not break. If only he had a shatter spell.
I do. I just didn't prepare it for today.
Then you don't have one.
I could just turn into a dinosaur. That might give me enough weight to break it.
You could.
I might be having to do that anyway. Let's get the fuck out of here now.
You want the chest?
A voice says out of nowhere.
Oh, hi. Yes. We want this. We want this. And I point at the chest.
All right, I will.
I found info upstairs. We want this.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick it, and I don't care about the alarm.
Okay.
You
I
sure
think
you
they
might
know
let?
people are.
I think you might alert the wait staff.
Wee woo, wee woo.
And my
Banana guards.
my pick is still active.
Yep. Nice roll.
She can roll good.
She's
All
beginning
right,
to
you
believe.
kind of crouch down in there. Click. One of the tumblers pop.
Only one?
Yeah.
This one's harder.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Two pop. That's a crit.
I was like, holy shit.
Gotta
Now,
get a 45 or better for each tumbler, man.
Just so you know, to remind me, all the locks on these cases are the same difficulty. You're not sure what that is, but they're the same. All right, so two of them pop. Glizzik, you're up.
Okay. Everybody left me.
What do you mean? No one was there.
I think
Everybody
more
left me.
appropriately, nobody's staying in the middle of a horde.
So I'm going to, on Zombie 28,
Yep.
use the focus personal blizzard. Actually, you know what? I'll use clinging ice because it's a reflex save. Because zombie rather than a fort save.
What?
Double
Bullshit.
damage.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Double dommage.
Well, and it slows it too. Destroyed.
All right, you fire that off. It hits the last zombie or two, and they drop. Now let's see if it actually this works.
See if it actually stays dead.
Yep, it worked. You guys see the purple blood?
Yeah.
We do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
have
splatter
they have
exists.
They have death markers now,
Woo!
Yeah,
and I can
And
set them per like mob type.
change the blood and all
so
that.
look
Yeah.
different. Nice.
You have one action
Um,
left, Glizzic.
Actually, that was only one action. I have two actions left.
Oh, okay.
Because the focus spells are only one. And then I'm going to drink an invisibility potion.
So you pull out a potion and you drink it.
Yep.
All right, mark that off on your list.
And the effect is probably under action.
Yeah. I no, I think it's on the potion itself though. Maybe either
Oh, I
that or
see
it's
it.
under consumables.
It's under consumable. It says invisibility potion. So I just target me and then hit it.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I did the hostile action first and then drank.
Yep.
I go whoop, out of sight.
All right, Raz, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to be using. I'm going to do a quick alchemy. I'm going to put a Drake heart on myself because without armor, I'd actually get a lot of benefit out of it.
Okay, you make
Believe
it
it
Drake
was
Heart and you chug it.
level 3 is the high one I just got.
Yes, that's
believe,
the
yeah.
moderate. That's 2 actions for you.
And I'm going to command a Thayer with the third action.
Okay.
Too much done. Just gonna get some buffs out there. Drake heart on myself.
Yep, go ahead and dope yourself up.
And then I'll command a Thayer to grab one of Kruga's Drake hearts I made him and do the same to him.
Do you object, Kruger?
No.
I know those are permanent ones. That's why I was. That's
Yeah.
why I was just checking.
Believe me, I'd rather
Alright.
not, but if we're gonna get pinned in here until we can make a hole, we might as well have some defense. I will go ahead and use it. Oh, that's right. He had his own he could have used. We'll just mark one off.
Yep.
Sorry, habit.
All right.
And that's all she wrote for me. That was all 4 actions.
Yep, Kruger, you are fed a questionable potion, and it's your turn.
Questionable. These ones are quirkless.
I didn't say corked. I said questionable, as in not sure what it's made of.
I'm going to attack the wall again.
The wood wall, correct?
Yeah, the wood wall.
Okay.
Do the flurry.
Okay.
What am I
You had yourself targeting. Just so you know, those are both hit, and the one's a crit.
What do you mean they're both hit? I only see one roll for me.
I see 2.
The second roll is a D20. I missed myself because of my conceal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll the second flurry. Those are both crits, so go ahead and roll 4 damage.
Is the mutagen supposed to actually change your active AC at the moment, or does that happen just during...
Only by 1.
Only by 1.
Because he has...
No, I'm talking about mine.
Once you pop it...
I'm still at 21.
I think it's like an effect thing.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It is an effect. It's showing on the thing.
Right, but does it change your actual AC listed on your sheet, or does that just come into effect if someone attacks you?
That I don't know. I think since it's a buff, it doesn't change your sheet.
Okay.
We will find out here in a moment or three.
Yeah, I can
All right.
figure that out right now. I just target Raz.
Yep, right there's your effect. +5 AC. All right, so Kruger, you did, 29, 43. All right, no. Oh, this is all one hit. 43, 56.
I knew you couldn't bring yourself to hit me.
All right, Kruger, you
Just a
pound
minute,
the wall
empathetically.
2 more times, destroying a nice large section of the wood wall. Now I need you to roll me a flat check, Kruger. Just a flat 20-sider. All right. So the wood wall in there is gone. All you got left is brick in that section.
All right, I'll start trying to break open the brick then.
Yep, go ahead.
More attacks.
That hits. How many attacks are you taking?
I can do 4 round flurry, and then for 1 action, and then 2
sorry,
more
flurry's
regular
only
attacks.
1. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm like, you can't flurry twice. All right. Now these are separate damages.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
All right. The first punch hits the brick wall, hurts your fingers. Second punch does a little bit of damage. All right. Who do I have? Skeleton 13. All right. It's going to keep targeting Raz.
But I've got Drakeheart now.
It'll take 3 shots. I'm going to do them in order. So the first one's a 13 plus 7, so 20 missed. Next one's a 16 minus 5, 11. So 18. Those are all 3 of those miss.
Oh, I didn't even need the Drakeheart
Not yet.
this time. A lot of ducking, dodging, dipping. Not very gracefully.
So other skeleton comes over here to where the alarm on the chest is going off. Only sees
Doesn't
one
like the
person here.
Smart skeletons.
And goes for the goblin. Oh.
Do you have what's your AC, Galgrim? I hit a 25.
23.
That'll hit. If you would have told him not to stand up, Kruger.
He would have had a shield up, but be
He
prone.
would have had his shield up. The AC would have been the same.
No, but I get bonuses to hit. There's other things with being prone.
Yeah.
Isn't AC -2 for flat-footed?
It's AC minus
Yep.
2. But we don't know if he's got effects that do extra shit against flat-footed targets. That seems
With
to
the
be pretty
mobs, seems likely.
Wow.
like even kobolds just like they get sneak attack. It's like, yeah, I'd rather stand up than be caught flat-footed against them.
7. So 10 damage, Galgrim.
Okay. Can you grab that without breaking invisibility, Zakara?
Yes.
Do not put it in your bag of holding. Whatever you do, for the love of God, do not put it in your bag of holding.
I'm glad you told me that.
Interdimensional shenanigans.
Yes, closer, closer.
The zombie horde moves over here, going towards the sound, but that's all. The zombies are slowed, so that's all he can do. And Galgrim, you're up.
You got this, Zakara?
Yep, go.
I turn into a spider again.
Okay.
And run up the side wall up to the ceiling.
All right, that'll be 10 feet of movement to go up.
Okay. And then I will...
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That is 15 feet here. The ceilings are higher on the first floor.
Okay. I'm gonna get up there and just stay there.
Okay.
I should be out of reach of the zombies, and my hope is, and I'm basically keeping an eye for Zakara because it was 2 actions to wild shape again.
Yep, I know.
So
Okay. So
I'm
you
just-
wild shape back to a spider and run up the wall.
Yep.
All right.
How many people are dying all around us, Sargon?
Enough. There's
I'm
probably a
just
good
wondering if it's.
half. There's probably about 10 or so bodies on the floor.
I just am
Between
wondering
guests
if it's
and staff.
worth me trying to hit them with the wand of heal before we leave to give them a chance to get up, or if they're dead.
I say most people don't have death saves, so if they're down, they're dead.
Just
Now, if
trying to
you
be
see
nice.
someone trying to crawl away or something, maybe them, but. All right, top it around with Zakara.
All right, another pick a lock.
Yep.
There you
Click,
go.
click, and it pops open. See, that's all it takes is 2. You got 1 action left, ma'am.
All right, Can I take the chest?
Yes, you can. The chest is probably it's about the size of a. Just so you and Galgrim, you're both there. You're the only ones who really paid much attention to this. It looks like a big chest, like a normal chest, iron-bound chest, with reinforced iron, whatever, and that. But it's only about 6 inches big. Finely crafted. You're not sure if it's made of wood and if that's iron on it. You're not really sure what the components are, but it looks like a really fine little miniature chest. You kind of lift the case lid, kind of reach in there, grab the chest, and you have it in your hand.
I would use. Well, I can't really use conceal an item because I don't have anywhere to.
That would be an action too.
Is it? Would that? Could I have used that instead
no.
of just grabbing it?
No, you're right. You could, but you'd have to have somewhere that could conceal something like that, and I don't think you do at the moment.
I can't just like put it under my shirt or something.
Yeah, sure. They would never notice that.
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, you can go ahead and roll though. If you roll 1, you're fucking dropping it.
Right into a bag of holding.
Okay, you kind of tuck it up like under your shirt a little bit, and it fades.
To like loosen a strap, retighten a strap.
Yep. All right, Glizzik, you're up.
All right, you weren't wearing armor either.
I'm
wearing
in,
armor except for Galgrim.
I'm invisible. Nobody ever wears
You
armor
are.
that much in this group. I'm invisible, so I'm going to do elemental gift on myself. It's the one that you choose one of the 4 elements. I'm choosing air so I can fly. It'll give me an air speed equal to my walking speed or a land speed equal to my normal plus 30. That's
not
going to
a
be
hostile action, so you don't turn visible.
2 actions to do that.
Right, okay.
So target me.
Target you, give yourself to fly.
There's the air one.
10 rounds of flying.
Yep, I'm in. All right, so I still have 1 action left. All right.
Yep.
So then I will move. I'm going to move over by where Kruga is.
Yep.
And I'm going to be kind of flying high enough where I can hopefully not be meleeed by the skeleton.
Okay, well, you're still invisible, so.
Yeah. Well, next round, if I cast something, I won't be, so I just want to make sure I'm kind of out of reach at this point. Yeah. Cool. Good.
It's just you and me,
right.
Kruga. Everyone else is effectively
Raz.
not a target.
I am talking to our guys. They'll be like, "Hey, I'm here. You just can't see me," with all the commotion going.
Okay, so
First step, untarget Kruger.
I thought I did before.
I love the clear
Why is
targets,
it
but
not. Hang on.
Just control click them on the map.
I am. There we go. I had to target myself first. Apparently, I had untargeted myself at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So we are gonna go ahead and probably just keep trying to do what little bit of chip damage we can here until Kruger gets through here. We're gonna have to take a little bit of abuse, but
So
actually,
do you look like you're about to start attacking these things?
no, I'm changing my mind on that. I'm actually gonna use that bless tattoo.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast bless. Get that
Believe
going.
that's-
That'll help Kruger punch his shit too.
Is that
Yep.
one action or two?
That's 2.
Okay. Starts 5-foot
one.
radius, so go ahead and target yourself and Kruger and bless you.
Bless you.
Looking for it on my sheet.
Should be under magic items, I think.
Under
Under actions.
I mean, I see magic items can Brotherhood tattoo of guidance.
Yep. It should have 2
Oh,
options.
that is the bless. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you're on the the action tab and not like the summary. It should have 2 actions, one for the guidance and one for the bless. Yep, there you go. You did it. Good job, Dora.
Technically, the snake gets it too.
Yeah, give it to him.
Hang on, I have to untarget us because I already got us that.
Yep. You never know when he might need that. Not that he
There's
can
it.
attack anyways, but
Well, it
Mister
I
can
work
get
for
out to
skills too.
all right.
All right.
That's 2 actions.
Yeah, third action. I'm going to draw one of my.
He draws a dick on the wall. Kruger was here. Thag was here.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to aid Kruger with trying to take down this wall.
The only thing you can do is aid him on the attack roll, and walls aren't hard to hit.
That's fine. He might crit.
Okay.
The whole points of.
How are you helping him?
I can maybe try to use a little bit of that telekinetic projectile thing to maybe get a weak spot in there, or maybe even try to apply some combatively not applicable acidic formula.
Okay,
or
roll me in. Well, this is an attack, so I don't think there's a check for that because you're spending an action.
Well, I just use basically the same check or something appropriate.
Yeah, go ahead and just do like an attack roll with that telekinetic.
Telekinetic attack.
You haven't used that for quite a while. Nice, that's a crit.
Yeah, take a
Save
+2.
So that'll be a +2 to Kruger's next attack on the brick wall.
Right. Yeah, I'll just grab a little something out of with my mind there, plaster it on the wall, and just kind of smear it before he starts punching. And
which is right now.
Yep.
You pretty much put a bullseye that says "hit here," and Kruger totally ignores it.
So I'm only getting +2 to my first flurry of blows attack, correct?
Yeah, just the first.
Yeah.
Attack.
Okay.
So you're at
Here
a
comes
grand
the
total like +3 between the bless and an aid.
Oh yeah, the bless is already on me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, bless will be on every attack.
Let's do it.
Jesus. And you're tackling yourself again. Good job. So that's a crit with your first swing. Go ahead and roll your second. That is not a crit. So you 3 damage. 15, 28. 40 damage. All right. All right, Kruger goes wham, wham, and there's a as Kruger's second hit kind of knocks some bricks out through the wall, and there's a small, about a 1-foot hole in the wall going outside.
Then I'm just gonna. At this point, if I try prying instead of attacking, because there's actually something to try and force at this point.
No, because once again, you're not open. I mean, it's not really an open. It's all with thresholds and shit. It's all based on damage.
Okay. Just 2 more attacks then. Ooh. Does that hit?
I don't know. You tell me if you're spending the hero point.
I don't have any more.
Oh, then yes. That does not hurt anything, though.
Is it because of the +3?
Oh, almost 18. Fuck. Does
That
that
is
hit?
also a hit, yeah.
Ooh. Walls are easy to hit.
Hit
They
the
are.
wall. It can't
They're not-
dodge. Even
they're-
easier than zombies.
I mean, it's not. I'm not using the standard crit roll 10 higher to hit because it's a wall, but because I'm not sure technically you can crit an object.
Maybe you can't.
So 15, you chip a little piece of brick off.
Okay, so it is feasible even with my lowest things to do it. Okay, good.
All right. Skeletons are up. I'm never gonna hit you.
Never
It's
gonna
not true.
give
You
you up.
stabbed the dwarf last turn.
Miss. Oh, second one maybe.
Maybe.
No. Not with the not with the -5 for second attack. No, all three of those miss.
What was the total of the 19 then?
19 would have been a 26 -5 would have been a 21.
That'd
Second
hit me
attack.
without Dracart.
Yeah.
Just over here, basically just deflecting with my arms with these scales on there. Not in any badass
Alright.
way, more just putting them in the way.
Skeleton kind of moves over here, targets the gnome. Because you're really the only one that seems to be hostile at the moment.
Hostile is kind of subjective. All I've been doing is drinking my last drinks.
Misses.
He's just drinking there menacingly.
Ah, there it is.
What?
Don't think I didn't see that. Raz didn't see it probably.
Zombie here beats on the glass case.
Beats on the
Because
case.
zombies aren't the brightest. He whacks it, but he's not breaking it.
The case with the Ankh.
No, the case with that held the chest. Because it's still, the alarm's still going off.
Even they're annoyed by it.
Turn it off.
Snooze, snooze, snooze.
Out there killing guards. Another vampire comes in, looks at them and goes, "Shall we eat them?" "Oh, but of course." And Galgrim, you're up.
Okay. Can I delay? I'm gonna delay.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't see Zakara, can I?
No. All you can see is Raz and Kruga.
You can see that the chest is gone.
Yeah, I can see the chest is gone, so you got it. So I'm still gonna. I'm gonna delay. I'm just gonna delay. I don't know what to do right now.
Okay.
I want to make sure Zakara gets out of here, and I'm not convinced she's out of the middle of the zombie pile yet. And if I see her unconscious body, I want to be able to like respond.
Okay. Next round. Zakara, you're up. Actually, I'm gonna pause here 5 minutes because I really need to pee. So why don't we take a quick 5-minute break, refill drinks, and hit the bathroom, and we'll pick up, top it around.
Okay.
I are back.
Welcome, our back.
Thanks. Oh. I am your father, Kruger. Fine, ignore me, Fable.
I will.
You were.
I do.
Aw, you marry me. Yay!
Yay!
Gonna go and make some money tomorrow.
Finally going in for that surgery.
No. Selling some magic cards.
Oh, nice. Knowing how old your cards are, you're probably making a pretty penny.
Is that a compliment?
Depends on what the guy actually buys tomorrow. I could
Yeah.
be bringing home, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000.
Damn.
That's only for like 4 or 5 cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say with old cards like that.
That's a lot.
I'll probably never
You-
play him again, and my son doesn't want him because he only plays the modern stuff. So I'm just gonna. I mean, and there's a market for him right now, so I'm selling.
There's a massive market for them right now. Did you see the new card they put out? That's a 1/1.
Is that the Lord of the Rings one?
Yeah, the Lord of the
That's
for the
everybody
Lord of,
getting pissed about.
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody getting pissed about it.
Well, it's U.S. only.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense for people getting mad about it. But they're putting out the card and they're putting out the One Ring in like Elven or whatever, like Tolkien's Elven script, and they're making it a 1/1 exclusive. So there's only the one card that's going to get printed. The people are like thinking that whoever gets it, if somebody turns around and sells it, it's going to be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. People are going to
Yeah.
try to pay for it.
Joke's on you. They're definitely printing more of that shit.
They're printing
Probably.
more of that card,
But not in Elvish, I
but
think.
not in Elvish. And the Elvish one has a 1/1 tag on it, like on the printed on the
Yeah, it's a
card.
limited set.
That actual card's getting printed is like that actual card's getting printed as like a common, but that specific card's getting printed once.
They're gonna print it again.
Oh, they probably will 10 years from now or something, because that's the fucking how Wizards are.
I'm just gonna laugh if some like
Wizards employee gets it. What a surprise!
oh, I was gonna say if some like fucking 6-year-old gets it. That
Well,
doesn't
if your
realize what
6-year-old's playing Magic, I mean, I'm not sure about that. It's a little young.
well, even a middle schooler getting it, and not really realizing what they got.
Oh, I'm sure yeah, and then they put it in their deck and play with it.
Yep.
Is Bio back? Nope. Okay.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Bio.
Yeah, I'm here.
Why aren't
Okay.
you back?
Well, I hadn't heard yet. Everyone else is back, so I wanted. If you were back, we were going to start. If you weren't, that's fine too.
I mean, the worst it'll ever be is I can at least hear you if I'm not at my seat.
I know if Fable wouldn't have sent you that that virus infested camera, we could actually see you too. Tell her no burritos at this time of night.
This time of night, it's dinner time.
Only for you West Coast freaks.
Yeah, it's 9:43 for real people.
Sakara, you are up. What are you doing? For those of you who may not have noticed, some vampires have entered the room.
Alright, so with tumble through, I can only tumble through one enemy at a time,
They are considered one enemy.
but they're also overlapping with each other.
Well, yes.
So she wouldn't be able to like tumble through that diagonal.
No, plus I don't think you can tumble through into Raz's square. I think the other square has to be clear.
My square would be okay because I'm flying, though, right?
Correct. So what I think you would need to do, Zakara, would be like move up here and then tumble through the top skeleton as a separate action. If you have the movement. I'm not sure what your movement is.
It's 40.
So it'd be
That's enough.
5. And you ignore all non-magical terrain? Difficult terrain? Is that what it is?
All difficult terrain.
All? Even magical? That's bullshit. Damn cats.
Well, let me see what it is.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, this isn't magical, so I'm just curious for future fuckeries. Yes, you could tumble through that, or at least try. Let me find my tumble through rules.
Okay, you start up to your speed. During this movement, you can try to move through the space of one enemy. I mean, it doesn't say I have to end in an empty square.
I thought it did. Well, yeah, but you have to have enough movement to get through, though. So if that's your last movement square, you can't end your turn in the square with someone else.
Even if I keep moving after that?
No, because your action ends in his square. Tumble through. No. Doesn't say nothing. Yeah, you're right. No, I think I do. I think I have let people end their move in someone's square, just as long as you don't end your turn. So yeah, it wouldn't matter. But you can't tumble diagonal because there's 2 there, and there's more than one enemy.
Okay.
Can't move through pillars.
She's
I
tumbling
can't tell
through
that they're
pillars.
pillars.
What was that, Sakara?
I couldn't tell that they were pillars.
Yep.
It's not until a higher level.
Yeah, plus you'd have to climb up on that too.
Okay, well, I'll just try to tumble through from here and I'll maneuver. Because I'm technically already sharing a space with them, right?
Kind of, but troops can do that. Plus, I don't have them because basically, troops aren't one miniature. There's like 20 of them, and each of them take a space, but they move and fight as one. It's kind of, I mean, it's hard to do on here because otherwise I'd have to put down an individual token like I did that one time with those villagers, and that's a real pain in the ass.
Although fun to fire.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're still killing 20 zombies per group here. You could tumble through the southern skeleton. Well, no, because you can't. Because it's raised up there. They're higher than you are. Because that's a raised platform up where they're at.
Can she move like north of Galgrim and then tumble through that top skeleton?
Yes, she can do that way because they're on the same floor and then run up the steps. Yes.
So she could be just one space east of Glizik at the end, if I'm doing math right. Because 5 feet to get north of Galgrim and then tumble through will get her to 30, and then she'll have 10 feet left to move west if she wants to.
If that's the math, yes.
Okay, so I can move there?
That's an open square.
Okay. And then tumble through skeleton.
To the north.
Yeah.
Yep, you have to make a acrobatics versus their reflex.
Whatever will you do?
The reflex. Associates.
You go with the 26?
Yes.
She might be downstairs, John.
Sorry, and you are not talking.
I know, I was talking to my son. Alright, you tumble through. To there. That's 30 feet of movement.
And then that's 40.
Yep, that's your... I think that's your full movement for your first action. Unless you're at 45, I never remember what your crooked movement. You and Kruger both have crooked movements.
Only with a potion, but it's 40.
Yep. All right. So you got 2 actions left. Kruger has a 1 foot hole in the brick wall showing outside, but it's not big enough for you to get.
So
Get
only
through.
a cat person could fit through it.
Well, no, the gnome and the goblin could fit through it. Zakara might be able to fit through it, but the dwarf and the orc, there's no way. Well, the dwarf in his current form could go through it easily. What are you doing?
Where you going, kid? You wandering away,
I am.
seeing what else we can steal. I was
Sure,
thinking
make your
about
own
that
hole.
wand-looking thing.
That is a staff.
What is a staff but a
Actually,
big wand?
what are the things over here?
It's a bowl to the left, a staff right where you're at, a short sword next to that, and looks like a headdress next to that.
Okay.
Mystic, how high up are you?
15, 20.
That's 2 actions to get there. You have 1 action left, Sakara.
I'll see if I can try to pick this.
Not this round, you won't.
Oh, that's right.
Anything with your last action? Or are you good?
I'll just take cover.
All right. Come strolling into the room with all of his action is that guy right there.
Ah. That's
Oh,
a familiar
Balthy.
face.
And that's his action. Glizzic, you're up.
Oh, Balthamel, we need to stop meeting under these circumstances.
All right, so I am
Flying.
flying above the heads of these things. So if I cast a cone, conceivably it would be over Kruga and Raz, not killing them, like angled down towards them, or not.
Probably not because Kruger's like 7 foot tall. You'd have to, if you moved 1 to the right, you'd be able to do it fine.
Okay.
Unless your cone's going eastward.
Like orthogonal or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to like hit those skeletons and that, you'd have to move 1 to the right to avoid Kruger. Raz is no problem because he's only half a kilo tall.
Hmm.
So if I did something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I am still here. And I'm gonna move here. Because if I do a cone, it'll be the bottom right corner of my square out and down, so I won't hit Raz and Kruga.
Okay.
And I'm going to move up nice and high, up in the corner up there, towards the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to wait because I need more actions to cast the spells I want to do. So I'm
Okay.
still invisible, floating at the top of the ceiling, up in that
Yep.
corner,
All
just so I can get a good view on everybody.
Yep. All right, Raz, you're up.
Delay.
Okay. Kruger, you're up.
Back to punching the wall.
Woohoo!
Enjoy that blessing.
I need to make sure I'm not targeting myself. No!
That's a hit.
Damn.
That's a hit. So 30 total damage. You punch it a couple times, a couple bricks move out. It's getting close. It's not open yet, but it's, you're weakening the wall. That'll hit. Nope. I say you gotta stop rolling low on this shit. You can't do a whole lot with these little punches, but there you go. There's a little more. All right, that's the end of your round.
Yep.
Don't forget, if you use small creatures, there's enough hole you guys could crawl out if you want. You want to go now, Raz?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
just
hold
take
on one
some
second.
I'll just take some of the rubble, some of the big chunkier bricks, and see if I can help punch through this thing at this point.
With?
Telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Make sure I got nothing targeted. That's a hero point.
Spend it.
Because I'm pretty sure that makes that a miss because of the downgrade. Take that,
That is a crit.
and we'll do some good
Much better.
old-fashioned punching and a couple of ones. Why not?
Roll it again. It's a crit.
And
So 34 damage. All right, Raz kind of steps back, casts a spell. One of the bricks goes flying in there, just smashes into the wall and blows the hole wide open. So Raz, roll me a D20 flat check.
about to find out if this whole thing just collapses in on itself.
Alrighty, as that happens, I need Raz and Kruger and Nathir to roll me reflex saves.
Hmm. Even the snack, you say?
Oh, he's right there. Is everyone happy with their rolls? Except for the snack, he doesn't get a choice.
I have to be.
Yeah, I don't have any more hero points.
Oh, you guys are out?
Mm-hmm.
All right. $10, $13. You all made it. So you each take 6 damage.
My snake? Yeah, it's fine. It's got
As
more hit
bits
points than
of the
goblin.
ceiling and wall and that collapse in, but luckily not enough that it doesn't block it. But it does make it difficult terrain now.
We may need to hold this for the others to get out.
You got 1 action left, Raz.
How big is it? The hole?
It's big enough to go out, but it's just difficult terrain.
Big enough for even just
Everyone.
one of me, essentially.
Yeah.
So I can hold this by myself, essentially.
If you're on the outside, yes.
On the other side of the wall, not in here.
Correct. because the hole goes outside. You're on the inside of the hole with the whole room,
Right.
so people can go around you. I mean, you can hold it here, but multiple people can attack you then.
I'm
If you're on
fine
the
with
other
multiple
side, only
people
one
being
can.
able to attack me. I'm just trying to make sure
Oh, then you can
others
just stand
can't
right.
squeeze out.
Gotcha. Then you're securing the exit. Got it. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Right there. Raz,
Uh,
your last action.
Last action, I'm just gonna move just to the outside of it, so I'm still close enough to help him if he needs it, but
Okay.
I'm no longer in the room.
You're outside.
Snake will grab, just draw the healing elixir off of Kruga, because I feel
Okay.
like we might need it soon.
All right. The skeletons will attack Kruga.
And I'll
What's
just
your
yell
your
out
AC?
time to go. 27, and then your thing does +5 now, right?
Yes.
So in that case, it'll be 31.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah. None of them are even close. Most of them are barely double digits. All right. So the skeletons come up, take their swings at you, and miss. The vampire.
And crew will just call out, "Let me know when you leave."
Right, Glizzick?
Vampire moves up, and then Balthmel yells down to him to hold. This zombie's still doing that. Other vampire moves up and holds. Galgrim, you're up. Looks like Kruger has made a hole and Raz has left the building.
Okay, I'm on the ceiling, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5 feet down the wall,
Yep.
and then I'll go through the hole and then back up on like the outside, staying on
Okay.
the wall, and then I'll go. I'll just be right there, and like, yeah,
Above the wall.
yeah,
Above the hole.
above the hole.
Okay.
Probably like 5, 10 feet above the hole where I'm out of reach of everything, basically. But
Okay.
or actually, if I see Raz, can I just run over and jump on his shoulder?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna run over and jump
All
on
right.
his shoulder.
Ah, spider!
Kill
What's
it.
up?
Alchemist
Zakara,
fire on
you're
my
up.
shoulder. Go.
Hey, Raz.
I take it that means you're out.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Now, I'm sure you have a better view than I had on the way out there, but they showed up. Just kicked in the door and came in.
Okay. Zakara grabbed a treasure thing that I found some info about. Some sort of dimensional magic chest, something.
Is she still inside then, yes?
I have no idea. She said something next to me. The case opened, the chest disappeared, and that's what I know. I did not see her at all.
Well, then I hope they make a hasty retreat. We have an old friend who just walked in the front door.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, Zakara, what are you doing?
All right. You said the vampires walked there and were holding. Do they look like they're about to cast something, or are they looking at me or anything like that?
No, they're looking at Kruger, licking their lips.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to sneak, and I have swift sneak, and head out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your stealth. Okay.
All right, and as I go through, all right, I'm out. I'll say it so Kruger hears.
Okay, move yourself out.
Everyone who said something, Kruger doesn't really acknowledge you as he's like concentrating on not getting stabbed 37 times.
I thought he had a different spell, but he does not. All right.
I like that, son.
Until he sees you up there.
So it's like, eh.
Balthamo calmly walks up, drawing out his bastard sword, as electricity kind of arcs along its blade, as you remember from before. And unfortunately, he has to move 3 times to get there. Glizzik.
Okay. I'm going to fly past Kruger. I'm assuming I need to use 2 movements to do this such because I'm up.
What's your move speed? 30?
25. Flying 25, or it's 55 on the ground.
Oh, okay. Yes, it will take you 2 to get, because you're way up high. It'll take you 2 to get outside.
Yep. I'm still invisible, but I will message Kruger to let him know that everybody's out. You can leave now.
Hold on a second there, Glizzik.
Yep. Once I'm outside, I message him.
What? Why? No. Okay, no, that's right. Okay. As you go flying past Balthamel, he looks at you. Now, you are invisible, so...
Did you see what I did?
What?
Right above your attack.
Nice.
As I'm flying by, I'm flipping him off. And I think he can't see me.
But he can. He swings, but concealment from invisibility, he misses.
Nice.
On my... Oh, that would have hurt. Damn, that would have hurt
Yep,
a lot.
it was.
He made the hole
I
wider.
live.
And he misses. Because you're kind of concealed, so... I mean, I don't think he could take you out with 1 crit hit, but it'd be close.
Certainly try.
He
He
did.
could've, didn't.
He needed
He
60
did.
damage, but yeah.
I don't think he could do 60, but... Alright, he swings as you go by, you fly it, and you message back. Is message 1 action or 2?
I'm not sure.
2.
I'll yell if it.
Alright, then to Kruger.
That's 1. It's 1.
Okay.
Just verbal.
What are you saying to Kruger as you go out there?
Kruger, we're all safe. Get out.
But
We're all
like
outside.
Raz is still right behind me, right?
No.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
He's outside, but he's not right behind
He's
you.
outside through the
Well, yeah,
hole.
that's what I meant. Like he's basically within touching distance.
Right around the corner, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Galgrim's actually on Raz, so all I will do
You don't
for
know
now.
that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Well, I know he's. I
Galgrim-
can't see him. I don't think anyone in the square behind me. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Correct.
Galgrim was talking to me, and that voice has got to come from somewhere.
No, right.
I'm just gonna step.
Okay.
And
Snake with you.
then I will just it's not my responsibility to move that damn snake.
Thanks, fine. We know he's with you.
How high up is this like hole? Like can I reach the top like solid part of it still?
Yeah.
I want to try and punch at the top of it to try and collapse it.
Okay.
Roadhouse.
If only Galgrim was still up there. Damn it.
And then I will just say,
You have
If
2
you're
actions left, so.
yeah, I'll say, if you're still here, go. And then flurry of blows.
That's a crit.
That is not a crit.
That is not a crit, but so 3 damage.
Oh, look at that.
Impressive, Stitch.
Oh my god, dude.
So many.
Wow. I mean, I know you could roll lower, but really. But hey, you got a small straight, which means nothing. 22, so 31 points of damage. All right, go ahead and roll me a flat 20.
Another 11.
All right. What I need Raz, Galgrim, and Kruga and Nethir to roll me reflex saves. Glazik's flying and Zakara's too far.
Yeah.
Made it.
All good.
Made it. Damn, you all made it. So 8 damage, so 4 damage to each of you.
That's when we start pumping out the heal spells with 3 actions, right, Mystic? Not realizing we're killing the undead inside.
I have a 3rd level heal spell. I can do it.
And the hole collapses, and combat is basically over. No, your heal spell wouldn't go through the walls.
Just like a pulse.
John, go let your mother in! Alright, my son locked the door. I gotta go let the wife in.
Take that, Mom.
So is this the part where I just pick up Raz and I start booking it?
I figured if
I
it was
just
going to be like if you didn't kick that thing down, I was just going to feed you the expeditious retreat potions Zakara gave you
John
while you
took
were
Pop
carrying
down.
your
Here, I have a Quicksilver for you. He hands him the wrong one.
How to get 3 people with expeditious retreat in 1 action.
I mean, I would be zooming too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Because what is it? It's double your
I don't
move
know,
speed
20
per
minutes,
action.
half hour ago?
It's like plus 45 or something
Oh,
like
plus
that.
45. So
Plus
in that
40.
case,
Plus
plus
40.
40.
But it was probably
Okay,
just
so in that
quick.
case, I would be moving 90 feet per action.
It's a status bonus, so it wouldn't stack up with any other stats.
Okay,
What?
so it's only 80 feet per.
I would.
So slow.
And that is what you would do with
Alrighty.
all actions for. You also have the Drake Heart. You could consume that to move stride twice first.
True. Key rush Drakeheart.
Alright, clearing initiatives.
Yep, Kruger was always the escape plan. He's the getaway vehicle.
Now I just need to tame Glizzik so I can pet cash him.
You just want to be able to fly on me in pest form.
Oop. I think I broke fantasy grounds. I'm just deleting all foes off the combat tracker, and it took a minute.
We killed him.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't just collapse the wall, collapse the whole building.
You guys, I'm assuming, are running off as faint screams continue from within the building.
I'm gonna, just to make it faster, I'm gonna scoop up Raz and just start booking out with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing with Mystic. Just
I'm already
pick
on
up-
Raz's shoulder.
Yeah, he's already on Raz's.
Are you still
shoulder,
Spider?
Yeah.
But
like,
you
hey.
could fly in style.
He's like hanging on to my hair, just being whipped around as Kruger sprints off into the sunset.
Kruger doesn't even know Kruger's carrying me.
That is true.
Alrighty, close the map.
And I don't dare go down and touch Kruger.
Where do you guys head? Where are you headed?
Where do we need to turn in the Ankh to, Zakara?
Thieves Guild.
for a stop, and then we can go wherever if they're still alive.
I'd figure we at
Sounds
least
good.
Oh, hey, Zakara, did you get that thing out?
Yes, I would hand it to you, but you're a spider.
And squish them.
I would hand it to you, but I mean, well, you've got the hands, just
So
not the thighs.
is she not invisible at this point? Like all the uninvisible.
She still is at first.
Oh.
No, say I would Zargan. I would spend the first 10 minutes of the trip refocusing while I'm writing.
Yep. Well, we'll see how long the trip is and where they're going.
I'm just letting you know the first 10 minutes. My whole goal would be refocus.
I wouldn't be curious if someone were to find out the details of this Ankh we almost died for. I know we had to hand it over, but perhaps identifying it.
I mean, who says we have to hand it over? It was still there, and the place got attacked by Undead. We could have just failed the mission.
No, you don't really want to fail. But
I mean, I'm sure vampires attacking is a good enough excuse to have not gotten the item in time.
One might ask her why she didn't have it done before they showed up. If they're looking for a reason, I'm sure they can find one.
Fair.
They're not the most understanding. It's more of a do or don't situation. But I am curious. It talked to me.
It talked to you?
I think it did.
What language?
Well, I understood it, so common.
I'm just curious because I mean, like, you know several languages. I'm just wondering which language to talk to you in, if that would help us.
Was it common?
You don't know who's in your head.
Zombie.
Hey-oh.
It's in your head.
Perhaps we can find out what it is on our way over.
I can't. I'll look around. Are there zombies everywhere, or is it pretty isolated?
There are a bunch around the museum and skeleton. Nope, there's no skeletons outside. There are zombies around the museum and stuff. I'm assuming you guys are getting away from Dodge, first of all.
Yeah.
Is it standard practice to head straight back to your contractor, or would you normally wait an evening or so to let things die down first?
It depends on the situation, but they'll obviously realize possibly very quickly that it's been taken.
So a swift handoff might be better.
What did it say to you?
It said that we needed to leave because they were coming. I assume it meant the zombies. Or the vampires.
But didn't summon them, though. It just knew that they were coming for it.
I
It could feel them.
No.
Try talking to it again. Shake it. See if we can turn it on. Like a magic 8-ball.
Going to grab it, see if it says anything. I mean,
Where are you guys heading?
Back to our place.
I was just saying Thieves Guild first, in case you wanted to turn it in or whatever, but they're going to follow us back to wherever we go. I'd rather lay low first. Or head out of town for a bit.
Might behoove us to kind of wait for things to die down. And while we're waiting, I'd like to know what we're holding in case it could actually help us if we were curtailed on the way.
I'm okay with that.
This was not a normal gala that normally happens, so.
Ultimately, this is your call, Zakara.
Chapter House is 10 to 15 minutes away. If probably about 10 minutes if you book it.
Yeah, if we can make sure we're not being followed by the vampires, although it's not exactly a secret. I imagine they know where we live.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Mystic
Yeah.
chat.
So mean.
Immediately turns around and goes back to go kick some vampire.
Oh,
Alright,
we
let's.
did.
Usually, I wouldn't want to head right back to our home base, but might be best to stop there and maybe grab some things in case we have to leave.
That is where most of our armor is being held at the moment. Shaking off the last of the Drake scale. So, chapter house
Alright.
it is.
You guys head back to the chapter house. Anyone who wants to keep an eye out to see if you're being followed, go ahead and roll me a perception.
If I'm refocusing, I can't, right?
Correct.
I will have Nether kind of keep an eye out as well, and just kind of let us know if it
Nice.
notices
There's my 20.
anyone following us. It's got the skill. I'm putting it to use.
Zakar, do you want me to try and read Aura spell the Ankh when we get back to the house? It'll take a minute.
Sure. It's.
Zargan, will that do anything for us, Zargan, as far as identifying or anything with it? If I do read Aura?
I have to look at the spell.
You
I
learn.
mean,
You'll learn that the item is magical, and if it is, you learn the school. And that's about it. You just do more objects at the same time when it's heightened.
it's an Ankh of healing, so it's not a stretch to imagine that it wouldn't like vampires.
Alright, you guys get back to the chapter house. You're pretty sure no one was following you? You moved pretty quick, so you're pretty sure that unless they know where you are, there's no way the zombies could have kept up. And the skeletons definitely weren't. You didn't see any of them outside. So you guys, Mystic, you are refocused, and you guys go into the chapter house.
And then the cats start chasing me around.
Aw, look at that. Kruger said, "Be right back to a bio." Nice.
I don't know why everybody always tells me specifically that they're going AFK.
So what's you doing?
First, I'm going to put all my stuff back on.
I would also
That'll
like
take
to
a while.
put my armor back on. I don't think leather takes very long.
Nah, light
It's
armor,
like a minute.
something like that.
Sounds right.
And then once Glizzic, which is enough time for Glizzic to do a read aura and find out what Glizzic might find out. And after that, I'd be willing to take a peek at it. I got a good arcana. If someone's got religion, that might be a good follow-up.
I'll unshape and get the box from Zakara and start messing with it.
You giving him the box, Zakara?
Yeah.
All right. So you got to spend 10 minutes doing that, Calgrim.
Well, I did before I handed the Ankh over, just by holding it. Do I hear anything?
Nope.
I'm going to mentally ask it, "What are you?"
Nothing. As in, no reply.
Glizzic stands next to Zakar with his hand out expectantly. We do this.
Yeah, it's, well, it might talk to you. And I hand it out.
He raises one eyebrow as like, right. Grabs the Ankh and starts casting Read Aura.
Yeah, that's the most unusual thing you've ever heard of, Glizzic. You had a talking snowball on your shoulder, under your hat.
Mhm.
months, but
All
that
right, so
Snow
that'll
can
take you a
talk, not
minute.
gold.
That'll take you a minute. Zakara and Raz put their armor on. Galgrim, are you gonna try to ID the box?
Yeah.
That'll take you 10.
Yep.
Kruger, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be kind of keeping an eye out. Would it be possible to? I don't know if I want to be on the roof. Yeah, I'll just be keeping an eye out, like trying to see if anyone followed us back or we're in like imminent danger.
You may have been gone when I said that, but you guys' rolls, no one seemed to have followed you back. You're pretty
Okay.
sure at your brisk pace, the zombies would have had really a lot of trouble keeping up.
I'm less worried about them and more so the vampires.
You didn't see anyone following you.
Okay. In that case, I will begin to refocus.
Okay. So
There.
after a minute, Raz and Zakara can put their armor on and put your clothes away. And Glizzik, you get.
Hi.
How would this work? You get a feeling from your spell of. It's weird. It's abjuration. Well, it's definitely magical. Abjuration, evocation, and divination. And they seem to be like changing. And then it just stops. Then you get then it seems like it's not even magical now.
Okay. I lick it. I tried, and shamany type stuff, goblin-y type stuff, rather than just professional wizard.
You
Taste
lick
it, lick it.
It tastes like gold.
I talk to it a little bit, like real quietly, whispering type thing, to see if there's any voices inside of it that are gonna talk to me too.
We should go.
I agree, Zakara. We should go.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, we need
All
to
right,
get away.
there's a flash of light. Look at Kruger.
Say-
About what the?
Fable's camera
Oh.
disappeared. It broke him. It broke him.
Oh,
He's a broken man.
there you.
Yeah, it
You-
froze
you-
on that for some reason.
froze for a sec,
That
you're
was
like-
awesome. Like God damn it, Glizzik. All right. There's a flash of light, and you feel your stomachs like yanked out from under you, like you're falling. And then you're not falling. And then the lights like dims. Your eyesight comes back. It is dark out. You can I think everyone here can see either dark vision or there's enough light. Actually, I think everyone has dark vision at the moment because I think Raz popped potions.
Yeah, even the snakes got it.
Yep.
Even the skull.
You are no longer in the chapter house.
You're welcome. I got us out of the city.
Wait, everyone or just Glizzik?
Everyone.
What?
Yeah,
The 5 of you.
I wouldn't just take me by myself and abandon you all.
Where are we?
As you look around, you're on somewhere that has a dirt floor and looks like some ruined stone walls around you. Like you're in like a basement, like the bottom part of a ruined tower.
We're safe. Bianca said so. It's like the bones, but better. It talks to me.
And I think we will
Zakari,
stop
you're-
here tonight.
Yeah, we probably should identify that thing next.
I'll give you guys 10 minutes because I know several of you are going to want to do stuff so we can finish off. So Kruger's going to refocus because it was interrupted. Galgrim's going to try to ID the chest. Glizzik, what are you doing?
I'd like to start IDing the Ankh.
Okay, Zakara, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out what this place is. Just looking around.
Okay, and Raz, what are you doing?
Kind of the same as Zakara. I'm curious where we are. I was gonna ID the Ankh, but if someone else is gonna take a crack at it first, then that's great.
All right, Zakara and Raz, you guys helping each other or doing it separately?
I'll help her. I'll help her
Okay.
out. I've got good skills for this.
Go ahead and roll your perception. You're looking for a 20 DC.
I don't know where the hell we are.
Well, you weren't doing. You were trying to aid. Do you have a hero point to spend?
No, I'm out. I've been out for a while.
Okay. Zakara, you may roll with nothing special.
The snake's got good perception.
All right. As I said, looks like you're in the ground floor of a ruined tower. Definitely not in town. You're not really sure where you are. You don't recognize anything here. You do hear a little bit of rushing water. And that's about it. Give me a second here.
I could have avoided combat.
Could all left.
All right, Kruger, you refocus. Galgrim, actually refocus. Galgrim, go ahead and roll your whatever you're Italian. I don't know where that.
Whatever you're Italian.
Whatever your magic
Hey,
skill is.
papa.
Roll for pasta.
Do I want to use a hero point? Yeah, I want to use a hero point.
All right, go ahead and roll again.
Correction: if I decide I want to use my other hero point, can I use both on the same roll?
Nope. Because you must use the second roll.
Only one fortune effect may be applied to a roll at a time.
Okay, well then no.
Even if it's worse.
I'm not using it then.
All right.
Because statistically, I have a higher chance to get lower.
Sure.
All right, you spend your 10 minutes, Galgrim. You're pretty sure this is an odd item. It is basically a secret chest, kind of like Lehman's secret chest. As in, you're pretty sure if you open it, a real size chest will appear with something may or may not be in it. Glizzy, go ahead and roll yours.
I'd like to make a case for oddity identification because you said there was divination magic in it. It would have to be something with like mental possession, prediction, or scrying traits. It'll give me a +2 to my occult roll.
Well, what were the things again? Mental projection.
The bonus to occultism checks to identify magic with mental, possession, prediction, or scrying traits.
Okay, yes.
I'll be rolling occultism then.
Occult it up.
And I will hear a point just so I got 2 of them.
Okay.
He's gonna roll 6.
It's gonna be worse. Way worse. Yep. There.
That's why I said he's
That's
on
right.
track 6.
And the streak continues. All right, so Galgrim, you get what you get after 10 minutes. Glizzy, you get nothing. Although I will give you this little tidbit. This thing is blocking like your ability to learn it. Only way to get around that would be something like a legend lore. And we will stop here. You guys not really sure where you're at?
We're in the tower in ruins.
You're in the ground floor of a ruined tower.
Quick, somebody yell dibs. Belongs to us now. Do we gain a level from defeating the vampire lord, the vampires, and all those hordes of zombies and skeletons?
And collapsing the entire
Nope.
building on them.
Yeah, we should get XP for killing that whole building.
You didn't kill the whole building.
Kruger did,
Normally,
but
when
he's
you
part of
punch
the
a
party.
hole through things, they die. So I killed the building.
No.
We all know it was a giant mimic.
If that was the case, then Glizzy really should be dead. He's had holes punched through him all the time.
Mm-hmm. Difference is I'm invincible. The building was not. Glizzy the Undying.
Suck my ass. I'm immortal, bitch.
As he dies. You want to become a lich? How about a vampire? I got rules for them all. Mummy? A ghoul? Zombie?
So
Zargan's
just
so
to
excited.
clarify, Zargan, my assumption is I open the chest and something will appear.
Your assumption is the chest is locked. Did you
All I
happen to
heard-
bring the key along?
I have a car. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
that is
know.
the
After the
car.
rolls the past couple nights, I don't know if it is.
All
now
right,
you
well,
got that plus 10 helping you out now.
no, that thing's long gone.
See,
We could find out next week.
this is why you needed to give me ooze keys, Zargan.
I didn't need to
Well,
give you nothing.
So Zargan,
We'll enjoy this
just
new
to rain
continent.
just to rain on your parade, I won't be here next week, Zargan.
Why not?
I have to work.
Liar. You don't have a job.
I'm working
fine.
like event staffing stuff, and they wanted me.
I know. I'm
I
just
take
giving
the
you shit
chest
'cause I
from
can.
him before he goes into the character closet.
That's fine. It is a party
I
item at the moment.
may be able to, like, be back partway through the session.
All right.
I'm working a baseball game, and I don't know when it'll get over.
Gotcha.
Probably after the 9th inning.
Probably after someone wins.
Y'all suck.
It's not my fault you don't know how baseball works.
Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
Okay, Meatloaf. All right, go ahead and log out as you finish up your whatever you're looking at.
Got to punch through a wall today.
2 walls.
2 walls.
One was wood and one was masonry.
I got to burn some shit with some positive damage.